up?
What's good, everybody?
What's going on?
Got Stan over here tonight. See you, Serpents. Got old Kraft up there. Kent, ain't seen you in a while. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, it's been a minute. Took a little hiatus of the social media thing.
It's all good. Well deserved. Well deserved.
Like a month off, right?
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta take that break once in a while, you know, clear the mind a little bit, get back on track.
Yo.
What's up, Jesus? How you doing tonight, bro?
I was running around moving furniture.
Uh-oh.
Snake
furniture or house furniture?
Snake furniture.
Oh, he's got that red line back scratcher.
Yeah.
No.
What's up, brother Vance? How you doing today, bruh?
Pretty good. How you doing, Stan?
You know, another Thursday. Here we go.
Right. Okay, come on.
See what we got up in the house real quick.
Yes.
We got Vance up in here double dipping. What up, brother Jay? Good to see you in the house, bro. Yeah, you know you belong here. Be acting up, Jay. What's up, Rob?
Rob Blakers.
Rob's always up in here. Oh,
Victory.
And James was first in the chats tonight, but since he was so early, it seemed to take him out of the chat. But
he was right before me.
Yeah, James Perry was in there first.
Yeah, I seen his comment got booted.
Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe because you do it too early. I don't know.
I'm thinking so.
It's good, Brave. Thanks for stopping out tonight, bro. Appreciate it. Rob. Brave.
Rob's always here.
What's up, Bill? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Blakers.
What's up, Blakers?
Always in the building.
Yep.
Shouting out and saying what up to Jesus. Who Zombie. Can't. Got Rob up in here. So kind of what I want to talk about a little bit tonight is expos. Now we know Kent up there. He's got a little bit of experience doing some vending at expos.
Just the one.
I haven't been in any yet, but I've been to quite a few. Probably at least once a month. I probably go to one, which is always good, you know.
Yeah.
So I like to start off with let's talk about a little bit of the likes. What y'all think is some likes in expos. So Kent, we'll start it off with you. I ain't gonna put anybody on solo, so tell me what you think is some of the likes that you like about expos.
Well, I mean, one of the first things I love about when I'm going to or when I vended, it was just meeting people, right? You know, they say get your name out there, all that stuff. Now for me, you know, I only have so many things available, so it's really hard for me to vend constantly.
Right.
And then it's not cost effective for me to just drive everywhere in Pennsylvania to go spend $10, be like, hey, what's up, everybody? It's me. I mean, I got followers on Instagram. I got almost 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So, I mean, I think people know who I am, but it's still nice to have that presence. And, you know, when I was vending, one show I vended, you know, it really kind of like kicked me in the pants because, like, I had snakes that I thought as a breeder, like, these would sell, right? You know, like a proven breeder, butter, you know, some other things that, you know, my prices were good, but I left and I was hosed. And my buddy next to me, Brad, he sold everything in the Bell complex that he had on the table pretty much. And it's just like, oh man, that sucks. But these were like more well started, better off. Like,
what up, Sean?
When you're selling hatch leads, you never know what's going to happen. Here's something that's 4 years old. You know, you take that, it might not look as good, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, they're buying what looks good at that moment, regardless of age or genetics. So I mean, you're looking at a smaller show quality snakes. So it's you have to juxtapose the two things, like what you're doing here and what you want to sell, and what you can sell there. So yeah, it wasn't a great experience for me, but it's still I was able to learn from it and maybe pivot. And next time when I vend and I get a table from Chris at BNS, I'll have some better things. Have some more to offer than just
Putting that go to sleep.
things. Things that might not sell to breeders getting into it, and might sell more towards the pet loving people. Yeah, and I didn't get to see Rob. We both picked up more snakes than we left with. But yeah, I would definitely say get your feet wet if you can get into a show. Definitely vend. Be on the other side of the table. Now, at the same point, please, if you are there vending and you're fine, please wear deodorant. Some of y'all freaking stink. And I mean, I'll leave it at that. I mean, I will vend again in the future. I'm getting displays. So, it's not that it turned me off from vending. It was just I didn't have what the market desired at that specific moment.
Right. I mean, my likes about going to shows, again, right on the first thing you said is networking, meeting people, getting your name out there, and definitely looking at all the animals. I mean, that's the point of going to the show, right?
Yeah.
Right, and it certainly depends on where you're at and what your shows are, right? So in Pennsylvania, we don't really have a big gargantuan show. We have one of the longest running shows in Hamburg. Now it's at Morgantown. So that's been around forever. I mean, big names have vended there. But, if you're somebody like me, somebody that's looking for a specific thing, you might not find it there.
What up, Jay?
Right? Because it's so, like, if you're looking for a breeder size hide head DG, it's probably not out of that show.
With the tablet.
And I mean, that stinks. It is what it is. I mean, for me, yeah, I'll go from time to time if I'm picking something up, but I'm more looking towards the other side of me vending rather than just going to get my name out there.
What's up, Devin? Love you, boy.
What's up,
Get
Devin?
them kids a kiss for me. So another thing, I kind of got off track there a little bit for a minute. My boy jumped in. I ain't seen him in a minute. So, I mean, besides networking and getting yourself out there, there could be some changes that I see in some shows. Some venues are really small. Some venues are big. The venues that are small, I feel like they could have more breeders in there if they pulled a bigger venue. But
So
there's
Sam,
some that don't really, I guess, advertise as much either, like they should. But
so in Pennsylvania, pretty much every town more or less has a show. And one of the most fun ones I was at was Bloomsburg. It was small. It's up at the fairgrounds, where they have the country concerts. But it was family oriented, and I'm hoping they continue to do that, that show, because you could walk around, you could go meet everybody, countless times. You obviously I was there to pick up a snake and picked up another one, but I saw my buddies from Pennsylvania there, and I was able to walk around and see some other people, meet some other people. So I mean, it's a fine line between these huge shows where it's like, oh, I'm butting into an NARBC. Oh, I got to get a picture with so and so, to actually conversing, walking around the show and not being bothered by people and having room. Right?
I think so one of the things I think if I was the ven, how everybody's just got your tables out front, right? So you only get the front attraction. Make your booth. All right, so if they gave me a 10 by 10 or a 12 by 12 square, I'm gonna put an easy up in that square.
Yeah,
One,
you got to draw
and
your eyes to it.
I'm gonna make my tables U shape inside the easy up, so people actually have to walk in and interact with you, and not be out in the crowd getting bumped around and excuse me because somebody wants to look over their shoulder and take a picture. So I think you get more interaction. So we used to do a lot of home shows when I did garage doors, and that's how we did it. We did it so people are actually walking in to your actual
So rather than
booth.
have this,
They're walking
the-
into your booth. They're not standing
You have
outside
the
your
corner,
table
So
looking at
you want to do a C
you
shape.
have- invert that.
Yeah,
a
a little
C
C
or a
shape.
U
Come
or a
in.
U.
U shape, yeah.
Or a U,
Pretty
you know,
smart.
so you got a table on each side and one table in the back. So it's kind of
Right.
like a U. You got an easy up tent. People, oh, whoa, what's the tent? What's that over there? Oh my God. And then they can actually walk into it. And I'm not saying that's easy for every venue, because some venues ain't going to give you that space. But if you get a
Right.
10 by 10 or a 12 by 12 square,
But if you think about it, I mean, the size of the tables. I mean, it's a good
most
way
tables
to.
they give you are 8 foot long.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
mean, if you're like
Yeah,
this on the
so
corner,
what's stopping you from having?
So look how much. So
an end
look how
cap
much.
to inverting.
I'll put it to you like this: look how much landscape behind your table you're losing. That you're
yeah,
just standing there.
there's nothing there. I used to put my
I mean, it's just, to me, it just draws more people in personally.
when I used to attend farmers markets years ago. I went down a path of, don't laugh, but I went down a path of herbalism, and I was studying herbs and stuff, and
Hey, ain't nothing
I
wrong with
was
that.
I was making herbal salves and ointments and stuff. And I used to have a 10 by 10 tent where I would place two tables on the side, and then we were here behind a much smaller table, and customers would go. They, like Stan said, they'd come in, they look, and then if they were interested, they pick something without getting bumped by people that were at the farmers market.
I mean, we have a farmers market over here, and like the best time to go is the end of the day, right?
Yeah, when people are trying to get rid of everything they have.
Yeah, man, you get some steals.
Oh yeah, I love
mean,
going to a farmers market that we have up here in town. Man, this lady does some wonderful artisan bread, and
Yeah.
the guy that's next to her, man, he makes some killer spicy, some jalapeno jam.
So, so right there, see,
Delicious.
like Rob said, if there's 4 people in front of the table, he'll skip it. Now, what if you could walk into that booth, Rob? Would you skip it,
Probably
or
because
would you
Rob
walk
is
in?
people adverse. Sorry, Rob.
Well, some people don't like to be in too jammed up a space. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
get it.
I think it's kind of a spot like where people
Especially
are gonna kinda
places
go
like
into it.
that. You get too many people trying to. Hey, I wonder if I can get my hand in his pocket and get what he's got. You know what I mean? Let me bump into him.
Yeah, I don't like that scenario either.
That's New York
think-
City light right there. You know what I mean?
I mean, like for me, like I've been going to reptile shows, since I was in high school. Yeah, I skipped a while when I was in college and pandemic whatnot. But man, the worst was like the guy behind me, like swimming over me with being all stanky. It's like, come on, bro. Like we're already crammed in here in this fire hall, and
Oh, sweet Jay, you picked me up a gecko from that auction. Thanks, brother.
and it's like, dude,
All right.
really, you had no regard for like me being here talking to whomever I'm trying to talk to buy something, and you're just like swimming over me. Fuck you. I mean, some people just, I don't know. Like I said, I've been on both sides of the table, and yeah, don't be scuzzy and be respectful of everybody, right?
And be clean, like Kent says. Please wear deodorant.
And by the way, if y'all smoke weed, we can smell it.
That too.
Y'all smoke cigarettes like all day, every day, we can smell it.
Wash your clothes.
Oh,
Wash your clothes, take a shower.
Yeah.
Don't show up after a 14-hour drive to get to the event, and don't think about taking a shower.
Right. Nobody wants to smell stank ass.
I mean, I do like what Brian Barczyk did with, is it ICP or is it a reptile convention? And they had some commonality.
was like that. So what's your likes there, Vance, in the shows?
Me personally, I mean, I've never been at a show. I was hoping to last year, and it didn't work out. And then I was going to do it this year, which that same show is here next week, actually, next weekend. I'm personally, I think the shows are great. Like you guys said, you get to meet people, so it's a good way to interact, get out there, meet new people, see what snakes are out there. I mean, sometimes you're not going to find everything that you want, especially like with the small, where I'm at, it's kind of a smaller show. You'll have sometimes between 15 to 30 vendors out there. Last year, it was like, usually it's in April. Last year, they switched it from April to October because they were like rebuilding it, the stuff out there. So by doing it in October, they had the Fresno Fair. And so that's like 40 minutes away, but everybody was going to the fair and not spending money at the expo. So if you can find like an expo that's not like a sporting event or something, fair or whatever going on, that could help. I know some shows just plain out suck. I've talked to a few a couple of breeders that vended out at shows. And there was one show, the same guy, he made, so he had 2 sales that day. It was like, I think it came to like $250 that he made.
So he paid for the table, maybe the trip.
Yeah, so he actually lost after, because he had to travel and everything. So with the gas, the hotel and all that, he ended up losing money. But then that same guy, he's vended shows and he's made like, at this small one, he's made like actually he made off one, like, what was it, $2,500, $3,000. So that's not too bad. That's a decent little.
Yeah, I mean, you can make money if you're at the right show with the right things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're all ball python people here. So it's like, what else can we add to our table to sort of supplement what we're doing? Right? Because there's even shows right now that won't take you in as a new vendor because you just solely breed ball python. All you have to offer.
You got to mix it up.
And I'm all for that, right? But at the same time, ball python is what makes this freaking industry. It's the most popular animal, most popular reptile on the fucking planet. Yeah. So if you're going to deny me saying, if I'm showing up with like double visuals and stuff like that, that's the shit I'm hawking, and you're going to deny me? Come on.
Right.
Or you want me to have
shout out to the brother Kurtwood,
whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? If I'm
Little
bringing stuff to
Peters.
the table that's the upper echelon, that's where it annoys me.
Yeah.
Cut up boys. Them cut up boys.
But for all the people that hate on us ball python breeders, make your species, whatever you focus on, make it take over. Put in the effort.
Right.
If you think corn snakes are the next best thing, I want to see a corn snake that I'm going to want to buy, and I haven't had corn snakes in 20 years.
Right.
True, very true.
Whatever you
Big
want to
shout out to my brother Vance over there.
Hey, Vince, where's my stuff at home? So I see he got his stuff. Where's my stuff?
And no, he is not slacking on the back.
No.
Hey, you just barely sent the address
F-A-F-O.
2 days ago. Don't give me that, Jesus.
What are you talking about? I sent it to you a long time ago.
2 days ago.
Long time
That
ago.
was a long time ago. That was 48 hours ago, bro.
I sent it to you Monday. Monday.
So
Okay,
I
Monday at
That was 3
10:54 in the
days.
morning. Monday
3 days ago.
got a
10:54.
tracking number. So for like you other guys here, in the panel, Vance has Pomona Big Show. Jesus has Tinley and Schaumburg out by him.
Yeah, I got Tinley,
Yeah,
Schaumburg,
you got Daytona, so you have huge shows
Sewerfest,
by you.
Little
So I
Show.
don't really have that experience of going to big shows like that. We have smaller one-day shows here, so it's a different world.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, up here,
you're
we do
Daytona
have.
bound this year, though, huh, Kent?
I'm trying. Gotta find somebody to watch Stella. I
Get
think
flexing, bro. Put an ad on the paper. Put an ad on Craigslist.
I mean, hell, like she can go to my parents' house.
We have a small
I'm
show up
flying to
here.
Daytona. I'm trying to.
What? So, hey Zeus, what's your likes about shows? Because I know you've been to Tenley a couple times. I know sometimes it's
I've
quick
been to
in, out,
Tinley,
do
and
thing, but
I've gone to most of the time I end up going to a much smaller show like Sewerfest because it's much closer to me. It's like 10-15 minutes away.
I'm with you,
But
Tommy.
but
What
what
up,
in the
Chris?
smaller shows they like to bring in different stuff that I don't think should be in the shows. Like for example, the last time Wiz attended Sewerfest and I showed up to support him and because I had to go back to work. Um, there was some guy that had a table trying to sell raffle tickets for items that weren't even snake related, or somebody was selling little trinkets there that's not even snake related, and they were just
people selling rocks.
trying to people selling rocks and stuff like that. They were just trying to fill
They're not
tables,
rocks. They're stones. Come
which
on
I
now.
believe they should have utilized that space they had to allow more people that want to vend at shows. Who else has me on the background? I know it's not me that's playing on the background.
I mean, look for me. Look,
don't know
if
who's
I'm
got
just
anything
showing up
playing
with
in the
ball
background.
pythons and I don't sell stuff, I'm paying for that table. At the end of the day, I'm paying for that table. Whether I'm selling ball pythons or rocks or 3D printed snake doodads or whatever.
But I'm saying like the things that I saw shouldn't even been there to begin with because it made no sense of them being there. Now we're talking about people that are 3D printing hides, little other cool stuff that is reptile related. I'm cool with it, but don't go bringing in people that are trying to raffle tickets off for items that are not even snake related. Like
Thanks for
there's
coming out,
nothing
brother.
there.
Now, I will say this. Whomever in my Pennsylvania shows up with freaking heat tape,
Bro, that's gonna sell like
I'm gonna
hotcakes, bro.
buy it. It's been like 3-4 years. I ain't seen that at a show, and I've been looking for it, and I have to buy it from Reptile Basics at a premium.
There's a guy at our local show that sells it every time.
Like, I remember being at shows where it's like, how much you need?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I do remember that. There was this one guy.
I'm about to buy just bulk heat tape in all sizes, and that'll be my table, and I'll be decent because people like me, you, all of us, run.
I remember that because my first show that I attended back when I was like 2021, there was a dude literally cutting like he would roll it out, cut the heat tape, make the connections, and give it to the person.
Admission. Thanks for
I'm
stopping
like,
out.
yeah.
And like I was asking people in like the PA chat, like,
What's up, Mission?
does anybody have heat tape there? And it's like, we ain't seen nothing. It's like, so I wouldn't go. It's like that's what I need.
I mean that's a solid idea though. That's like that could be a little thing too. You show up, you sell snakes, but hey, who needs a 3-inch heat tape? Who needs 4-inch heat tape? Who needs
And Jay
back
mentioned
tape?
Hamburg, that was the show I saw it at. Also where I got one of my sea serpents racks. So it was probably sea serpents when they were there, not there via somebody else.
That's crazy.
It's just been
I have not seen.
I do not have that stuff there at any show.
Do you guys
Or
have,
what about
like
the
random
track
people that
tricks?
sell stuff there too?
What's that, Vance?
Do you guys have random people that sell stuff there too? Like that's not
Oh.
even snake related, like a
That's what
skull
I-
that's painted.
That's what I was mentioning earlier. That
You mean
Oh,
like
yeah.
they shouldn't be there.
what is it? The puff candy, the frozen puff candy,
Oh, there's always like a
freeze-dried
table
puff
of random
candy,
shit.
whatever it's called.
The Skittles or
Yeah, well, they have them in all kinds of flavors, you know. No,
Yeah.
not Skittles. It's like that new candy. Still, you know what I'm talking about? They like freeze dried or whatever. It's called like puff candy or pop
yeah,
candy or something.
it's Skittles.
Oh, okay.
The Skittles
Yeah,
that's just
it's like-
freeze dried and it
Yeah.
blows up. It turns puffy. Yeah.
Kind of goes outwards, kind of protrude.
What up, bro?
Monroe,
Hell,
boy,
Hamburg
Hey.
in the house.
tattoos. Yeah, I haven't been to New Hamburg. And honestly, I wasn't at Hamburg since like I think 2018. I don't know. I bought a butter there last time I was there, and he's a proven breeder now. So gives you a little hint to how long it's been since I've been.
Look at that comment.
Tattoos, what?
That's doing tattoos there. That's ridiculous.
So the new
Not
menu
if you're
is
doing
like in,
reptile tattoos. Now, come on.
the
Yeah,
new
for
menu
real.
is like in a Holiday Inn or something like that, where like it's got two sides of like venue space. I don't know.
It's just unsanitary though.
Yeah, it shouldn't be there.
I mean, how is
If I
having
if I
reptiles
could
in any
get
venue
if
sanitary?
I could
but-
get if I could get show me reptile show me snakes and reptiles, whatever it is, to do a little sponsor, man. I could get them a venue that would like compared to the venue we go to now. I mean, you got one guy that's pretty much got one whole aisle, like legitly. So
I mean,
a total
is it that
total
guy
of vendor.
that has the mesh over?
This time he only had one table. That guy. But
Because,
the other
I mean,
guy
you want to talk about
had
good,
one
bad, and
whole
the ugly.
aisle. So totally there was like maybe 15 vendors there total. Maybe.
Yeah, small.
That's what I mean. It's not very good. That's another downfall to it, you know.
Well, I mean, when you have the fire hall shows, depending where you're at, if there's nothing else there, it works out great. But if we're just going there spending $50 to get a table in local VA and just standing there all day, it's not fun.
Right.
We're not going to make anything. Especially as ball python breeders, if that's where we're at, right? You have
And that concept of
vendors, and 12 of them are all ball pythons. It's not going to work.
that concept of having like legit stuff at your table also translates to what I do on
What
the
up,
other thing.
Brad?
I've been to a show where the show was held by a much smaller venue, but then they occupied one whole middle row. It was the venue people owned that whole middle row, and they were just selling a bunch of random stuff that didn't belong at shows. I'm like, look, man, I get you guys have your own. This is your venue, and you can put whatever you want. But what the hell is Hot Salsa doing at a damn gun show? Like, I don't want to come in here and look at jams and jellies
Right.
next to pew sticks. I'm like, come on, man. I mean, I like that idea, but it doesn't belong.
Well, I
Save
mean,
those
I
tables
would've-
for other people that want to vend.
I mean,
I would have got a
it-
nice. I would have got a nice pickup the last show we went to, but it was
See, you have
at
to be a-
somebody's table, and I know I brought it up before. And that dude's table,
Oh, that guy.
yeah, that guy. Yes, that guy.
Every show has that guy.
That guy. But dude, it was a banana super cine. The thing was like pretty much it was like gray. It was weird. It was gray. And it had
Why'd
a
you have to go say
huge
banana, man?
Huge orange paradox on the side.
Nice.
And I could have
Well, I mean,
probably
that's really
picked
a
it up
stupid
for
thing
like
when
I could have probably picked it up for like $150.
Oh
He had
man.
200 on it. I could have probably grabbed it for $1.50.
Oh, definitely.
But the problem is
It
everybody
was
that I
from
know that got something from them,
it was from that.
yeah, from
Yeah.
that guy, it's like rolling the dice. 7
Yeah.
or 11, baby. 7 or 11.
Bosa. I like hot sauce. Yes, I like hot sauce too, man. But don't.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
like hot.
I know.
Hey,
Jesus and
Boza
I
sent
fight
me
over
some
the
hot
hottest hot
sauce in
sauce
my
we have.
shirt, man.
Hot sauce match.
Boza sent me hot sauce in my shirt when he sent me a shirt. That hot
Rob.
sauce
I mean,
was
pickles and
good.
things make a killing at reptile shows. But again, it should be focused on reptiles, not other things that don't belong there. That's all I'm saying.
There's certain things that are reptile adjacent that can be there, right?
Yeah, reptile adjacent stuff like hides, the little toys that people make. Like
Right.
I've gone to a show, a gun show where there was this guy 3D printing at the show, but he was printing little things like accessories, for the guns. That's cool. That's something new that people have yet to see, and they're like, oh, they're watching it actually print. And if somebody goes to a show and they're next to me, and if I'm vending and they're 3D printing a freaking gecko hide, cool, man. That's freaking awesome because I love 3D printing. Gecko hides are nice. So it's like, come on, man. That's an awesome thing to do. Sell Astroglide and Fireball shots at Daytona. Oh Lord Almighty!
Fireball is probably at Daytona, and he's a cool
Hey,
dude.
so another good thing, if you
I got my
wanted to
double
really
visual
draw
from
some
him.
attention and you're vending a show, and we all know it sells, so you're gonna have your L-shaped table. People could walk in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get you
Oh, he froze.
two.
Yeah.
And I
Oh,
repeat,
there you go.
two decent looking ladies, and you had those decent looking ladies holding some of your snake because it draws in attention. I don't care.
I mean, are they holding
care.
them?
It draws in attention.
Hey,
They can hold them however they like, brother.
saying?
But hey, whatever floats and caresses their boat, go for it. You know what I'm saying?
Because I would say with any of my lower end
So
snakes,
you
they
hire
would
two of them to
sell
come hang out for the
had
weekend.
I had somebody,
Yeah, non-reptile tails. Again, I don't know, man. I guess I'm just picky about stuff. If it's a reptile show or a gun show, it's got to be related, not
Rob
random shit. I'm
has
sorry,
seen the people there with they just got knickknacks. Like how are the knickknack people?
Is this a
in the
reptile
street?
show or
I
is this a
can't
yard
get one.
sale?
Yeah, exactly. Like, come on, man. There's got to be some.
We had a pew pew show, or we at the yard sale.
Or we had a farmer's market and a pew show. Come on, man. It's
So Stan's saying have candy and cinnamon there, and I'm not talking about the snake jeans neither.
What? Man, I'm missing fucking shit in the chat.
Right.
or you can have someone in a
I
mixed
see
character
Fred in
holding a
here.
snake.
Fred's got a snake from me via Antoine.
Hey, just the pictures you could sell for like $30 or something,
Easily,
Oh, Adeline does it
easily.
for a living, and I'd buy that shit over, the rocks and whatever bullshit tables. But I mean, yeah, definitely vend. In my opinion, vend one show, see what you like. If you don't like it and you sell more on more market, do that.
Yeah, now that I'm having clutches here, I'm looking forward to vending.
Hey Zeus, you on clutch 2 or 3 now? I seen some pop up.
It's clutch. I have 2, but I'm waiting on 7.
Okay, so they've all ovulated. Now you're just waiting for the
them to drop.
inevitable shit show of you needing more racks and infrastructure.
Oh no, racks are not my issue.
I have 16 of you in the house tonight, by the way. Thank you very much.
No, racks I have no problem with. I got them here already.
With us. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's always better to have more space than you need.
I know.
Definitely. You do not want to run short.
And
I've been there. In fact, I'm trying to dig out right now. I got to get some stuff going.
No, like my main focus right now is trying to get my job trailer into the backyard. Like I want to get a job trailer But every time I see one and I have the money, darn people that sell them online don't get back to me at a proper time, and then it goes sold, and I'm just like, you son of a gun.
So,
Well, I
hey,
mean,
Zeus,
can you do
what?
it with a shipping container?
No,
Same.
it's a job trailer is like at a
Yeah, I
construction
know.
site.
It's a shipping container looking thing.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say it's more
PC
like a
unit in a door.
it's more like a trailer
Yeah.
trailer park looking thing, but a little bit more robust. But I've had some luck on seeing them, but then I ask, and next morning or so, oh, I sold it. I'm like, well, somebody could have responded, my guy. I don't want to build a shed because I want it to be able to be mobile in case I move, and I don't want to feel like I have to get some sort of truck that has a flatbed to pick up the shed and move it. I'd rather just hook up to it with the truck and just take it with me to my
What
new
is
place.
the biggest trailer that your truck can tow?
I can tow a regular RV like
Okay, so buy that biggest trailer,
Under
or
tank.
what piece of crap or whatever, and build it on there.
are you talking about like an empty trailer, like just the frame
Yeah,
itself?
like what I would put a Bobcat on.
Oh, so just like a flatbed trailer.
Yeah, and then build whatever structure you want to build on
That's what
this
they do
trailer.
with tiny homes.
Oh, yeah, that's what they do with that, but
Yeah, because your trailer is not permanent.
yeah, no, that's the reason I want a job office trailer.
Build
They
it on the trailer.
yeah, the
They
job
can-
office trailers. Yeah,
Even a boat trailer, whatever.
the job office trailers.
Work it out.
They have
Yeah, you
they're
put
on
this
trailer
head on
bed,
there.
yeah.
There you go.
So
Yeah,
a little
that's-
back
and you
on
can move it.
subject over here. Hey, Zeus, what's your dislikes about a show?
He's gonna say stanky ass motherfuckers.
People not paying attention where they're going. Like they're either on this as they're walking through, or they're walking, they go skirt, stop, and then you just plow them behind. You're like, don't stop moving. If you're gonna stop, go to the side. You know, people like to keep walking. I swear, I was at Tinley and I was like sprint running through that place because I was just like, too many people, too many people, too many people. I'm just like,
I mean, you also had to get home to your kids.
yeah.
So.
But no, like I would see like a pattern of like a break in the people, and I would just like sprint through the little place.
I'd probably have to say one of my biggest dislikes, besides some people needing some deodorant and whatnot. I mean, that just goes with part of the game. But I might change that now. Dude wipes might come into town. Just saying.
Oh, dude wipes.
Dude wipes are awesome.
Don't be
All right,
surprised
Pat
if you see that little
McCaffrey.
sponsor over here with a little dude wipe going on. You know what I mean? But anyhow, nevertheless, I would say one of my biggest dislikes are there's a lot of people, breeders and people that put on the venues that don't support US ARC.
That's kind of redundant.
There's also a lot of people that come in the doors, and I do mean I'm probably just going to guess out there, 3 to 5 million a year between West Coast and East Coast going in venues.
People?
Yes. People.
Yeah, you probably be right.
And I would say,
Close.
man, what we could do with half of those people to be members of US ARC.
Yeah, and they,
what that could do, because like when stuff goes down, you have to have the people talking about it, and those people go into meetings, showing their faces and showing them, hey man, we love doing this. Why do you want to take it from us? And it's not just the pet owners. That goes for.
I mean, I can't fault just the pet owners, but I would think at this point, if you own a reptile that is worth some money, right? Like say I have a DG Pied or whatever, something that costs some money. I can spend a $30 to support US ARC over here.
$40. $40 a year.
Yeah, for a year. Yeah, that's less than a year. Starbucks water that some people be drinking.
If you're not supporting US ARC, They
I mean,
I don't know what you're doing.
literally the only body, legislative or lobbying body that
lobbying body, yeah.
rates as reptile keepers. The only one. $40 is not that hard to spend.
No,
Strength
it's
in
less than a
numbers.
tank of gas, man. It's less than a tank of gas.
Listen, you know,
Oh, yeah,
things
if you
can
drive a
things
truck,
don't
it's
need
like that tank.
days. Things don't need days and weeks and months and years to change. Strength in numbers, things can change in days, bro. Don't
Yeah.
need weeks and months and days, bro. It's
There's
that
a
fast.
thing. I think me and Jeremy from Brassman kind of shared something similar back in the day when
Thanks for
they
stopping
were
in.
they were coming after
Jordan.
it was like,
Thanks for stopping by.
well, first they came for retakes. Then they came for Burmese. Then they came for, running down the line,
Right.
and then they came for me. You know what? Don't let them get that close.
Yeah.
There are more of us in numbers, and if you write your congressmen, women, every time one of these bills comes up, they're gonna see it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
it applies. And it applies.
They try to sneak in, something in a bill that's 3,000 pages deep, so nobody sees it. They just overlook
Or
it.
they,
and
or they try to pass it at like
it's too
midnight.
late. Right.
Try to pass it at
Yeah,
midnight where nobody's paying attention.
I know some of y'all are in Florida, but I mean, half the time it's freaking Marco Rubio sneaking that shit into a state where they've had really lax shit to begin with.
Ever since I emailed him,
whatever. Like, are you surprised that you have invasive species based on your laws?
Right.
The last time I emailed him, bro, I probably get like an email, if not once a month, every other month now from them.
Oh, I mean, I get emails from
we're
him.
going to have local representatives in your area if you'd like to come out and speak with them on the issue and blah, blah, blah. No, mofo, just change the issue.
Yeah.
It shouldn't even be an issue. It shouldn't even be on there. How about you stick to what you're supposed to do in politics and leave animals alone? How about you take my tax dollars and put them to where they're supposed to go, like roads and schools?
Bro, did you guys
jellyfish? But
did you guys check out what
back with that first Lacey thing that we were all serious about? Was it 2 years ago when we killed it? I wrote to my senators, Toomey, who didn't give a fuck because he was on the way out. Casey actually got back to me. Now we have Fetterman here and Susan Wild, who's my representative. And, I heard back, had constructive feedback with all of them because I know most of them through my work. But I also sent stuff to Ted Cruz and Marco Rubio. And I got back, well, you're not in that district, so we don't give a shit, more or less. It's like, really? Really? And where you guys both are, you have the only climates in this country that can sustain, animals from where we deal with. And you're going to be like, nah, you're not in my district. Fuck you. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like they just try to make excuses and pawn it off on somebody else.
Yeah, I mean that's what they did.
But if you donate though, Kent, if you donate to him, you'll be part of his district.
I ain't donating that fucking jellyfish.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. You'll be part
I thought about, like, what is it, 8 years ago? He was going to be the millennial guy. Oh, he had no spine.
What was you guys?
It's almost like when you guys said earlier, it takes the masses to do the, to make things happen. For like example, I don't know if you guys pay attention to anything, any politics or whatnot, but
I do. I mean,
what happened in Canada? They're kicking Trudeau out, or they kicked him out already, and they have a new prime minister, and that.
I mean, they vote him. I don't know how their thing works. Are they one of those ones where it'd be like, we hate you, we're going to vote again? Like we don't have in Pennsylvania or in the United States?
I don't know, but the new guy coming in just done fired like hundreds and hundreds of people that work in government offices because they don't do their job. He literally just fired a shit ton of people.
Well, that's any government, bro.
And he was just saying, not that long ago, he's like, He's like, we had 100 plus people that were supposed to be able to take care of this one part of government, and he's like, I hired 2 hackers, white hat hackers, to write a code to fix the issue, and they took care of it in one weekend.
Well,
What 100 plus people couldn't do to fix the issue, 2 people took care of it over a
we got
weekend.
stubborn bureaucracy, right?
Yeah. And he's like, no. He's like, I'm firing them all. They're all fired. I was like, oh, Canada might just become gun free place again.
I don't know. You got that weird. We don't know where the border is where you can do whatever the hell you want.
No man's land. There's only a few places with no man's lands.
There's a few. Hell, there's
Vance
one
is
guy.
getting overrun over
His
there. Out
backyard
in
is in Canada
Mm.
because he
What
lives
was you
on
gonna
like
say
an island.
before, Vance?
Sorry.
Oh, I don't even remember now.
See,
Untamed. What up,
THC got you again.
Jordan?
Oh, shit. A damage stride. Yeah, you would think they were all PETA, but most of the stuff in Florida has been done by Rubio.
Oh, that's a fact. That's
I mean,
a fact.
I'm not picking sides. Most of the stuff has been introduced by Rubio.
Yeah, well, why don't he just do what he's supposed to do? Leave the
I don't know.
animals to the animal people and leave his politics to his politics. Animals have nothing to do with politics, man. Come on.
Nope, they don't.
But, I mean, we can't. All of us can agree that Florida had lax animal regulations, much like Pennsylvania, but they can't live up here when they get out. And
Yeah,
they're
but
now.
don't you're blaming people for something they didn't do.
I don't think they
You're
did
blaming
it.
people for the Burmese population that they
No.
didn't create.
I
They did not
I
create
think
it.
Hurricane
The
Andrew
general
and-
public did not create the Burmese population that's there now.
No, I think it was a hurricane that
Yeah.
wiped out a breeding facility and they got
Yes.
out. I mean,
And then you want to wait 10 years to investigate it. What do you think is going to happen in 10 years? You think those snakes ain't out there breeding in the wild?
Oh, they're getting it down, man. They're getting down.
If I take
30
10
plus
dogs,
eggs.
if I take 10 dogs that are 6 months old and throw them in the woods and forget about them, you think they ain't going to survive?
Well, they're gonna be wolves then.
Exactly, but they're going to survive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they
And then what's
might
gonna
survive,
happen
but then become.
eventually?
They might,
They're going to
they might-
interbreed. They're going to breed. They're going to breed, and they're just going to keep breeding.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's the same principle. I mean, you gotta. You can't blame the general public for something that they didn't do.
Or there's like the same issue with cats. Cats taking
right.
Bro,
cats don't
biggest invasive species on the planet, feline.
cat.
Right.
Yeah,
And
bro.
they'll eat you. If you die in your home, your cat will eat you before your dog does.
Hey, they gotta
believe
eat, bro. They gotta eat.
I will say
That's
this.
some Jeffrey Dahmer stuff right there.
Oh, whatever. Oh,
It's happened. It's happened.
Oh, the fish died from that thing. But I will say this, because the Burmese pythons have taken over the Everglades and whatnot, the American saltwater crocodile has started to come back.
Yeah, well, they
Oh, yeah.
take it. Listen, the Everglades are too big. Ain't no Burmese python ever going to take over the Everglades, bro. I don't care how.
I don't think
I
that,
don't
but
care. The biggest Burmese python on this planet right now is not going to eat a 12-foot fucking gator, bro. I'm telling you.
No.
I've seen it in
It's-
person.
it's-
That snake,
But-
I don't give a shit. The biggest Burmese python on this planet today is not
But
going
what
to
we've
eat
seen
one.
is that since they've been introduced, they're eating the stuff that eats the crocodile eggs, and now the crocodile is coming back.
Well, you also have to remember some of those croc hunters are also taking berms and cutting them up and using those as bait now to feed the crocs.
Yeah, and we're also have people that are saying, "Hey, we should eat these berm," which I'm not opposed to.
I seen that. I seen that.
I mean, I've eaten gator, rattlesnake, whatever.
I mean, if they
Man,
want to
it
take
all
care of the
tastes like
population,
chicken.
let them catch the berm, send them to China. They send
Yeah,
us
send
shit
wherever,
all the
right?
time. Let's send them some shit. They'll eat it.
Send it right back.
Sorry.
No, but I mean, cats are like the most invasive species aside from us, right?
Can't
Yeah.
say that. I can't say that.
Iguanas,
word.
iguanas are delicious too.
Yeah.
I've not eaten one, but I assume
Bruh.
if I'm in Florida and one falls out of the tree because it's cold, I might eat it.
That they just in
hold
deep
on.
sleep. They're not dead. They're not dead.
Exactly.
They're in deep
Yes.
sleep.
Thank you.
They're in deep sleep. They're not dead.
As soon as that sun comes up, they jump up on their legs and run away.
Nah. Yeah. Now, if you
Like-
take a little 22 LR and hit them in the head, it's fair game. You know.
Hey, you
They
leave
taste
the
just like
iguanas
chicken.
alone, bro. Leave them alone.
They taste just like chicken. They're
Why
just
is it
scrawny.
that most of the reptiles taste like chicken?
I don't know. Rattlesnake
Like
tastes
rattlesnake.
just like chicken.
Hey,
Gator,
Gator
Squirrel
tastes
tastes like chicken.
gator tastes just like chicken. You know, it's crazy.
I will say the hen of the woods mushrooms, if you cook it in a little bit of butter and garlic, it does taste like chicken. And that's why it's called hen of the woods.
I'm still gonna eat chicken.
Oh,
My mom was over here.
black
My mom was over here the other day, and she was like, "Miko, have you ever had rabbit?" I was like, "Yeah, mom."
Yeah, man.
And she was like, "Really?" I'm like, "Mom, I've had rabbit, I've had bear," because we went off on a whole tangent about how eating too much fish. She still believes in that myth of eating too much fish is bad for you.
Not too much. Well, I mean, if it's high in mercury content,
Yeah, but
Apex
I was
predator-
like, Mom, I was like, then how the hell do you explain Japanese people living to 100+ years old and all they eat is
Meaning in that high in mercury,
On Okinawa, though.
don't eat too much fish out of the Hudson River. Just saying.
yeah, don't do that. But I'm
Just
like,
saying.
it's just like everything, Mom. I was like, you got to cook it and within its proper temperatures to kill whatever it has.
Look at
was
this
like-
bad boy. You guys want to see some silk?
Man,
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to next year when I can finally eat freaking swordfish again.
Ooh,
Look at this piece of silk I got.
swordfish. Oh, that's a nice shed.
Dang.
You see, there's no pattern in that shed, huh?
Well,
Yeah.
on my end, you're blurry, so I can't really see well.
So no pattern in that shed. Does that mean it's hypo?
It is 100% hypo. Yes, sir.
Hell
I got everything on
Those
this shed
acorns are good, bro.
except for the eye caps. That's the only thing missing, which is on this end.
So one of the I will not say this is how you should see if you have a hypo, but if you see any dots or whatever on your assumed to be hypo, figure out where they are, and when sheds and they're not there, it is hypo.
Well, I could tell you that my hypo has pattern on him, but in his shed,
There's none.
it's zero pattern. It's just
Yep.
like a piece of silk in your hand, just solid white.
Heck yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, I gotta take a quick 5-minute, 10-minute. Gotta put these little ones to sleep real quick.
All right, I'll just put you backstage for the moment until you get back.
Yep. So here's one I just shed for me.
Hold on,
Pastel
blow you up.
clown hypo possible hat pied. Look, nothing, right? It's all clear.
Right.
Now
Yes, sir.
I will bring him out because
Break it out.
he does have a pattern on him,
See that?
Yeah.
right? In the shed,
He's hypo.
nothing. Well,
He's hypo.
Obviously, he was bought as a double visual, but yeah, I mean that's how you can tell you have hypo.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even, by looking at the sheds like that, I personally, if someone was like, well, it could be het hypo, and I see that there's no pattern in
That
that
clear
shed,
shed,
guess what?
that's how you
That
know.
het hypo went out the window, and now to me, it's 100% hypo.
Yep. Oh, you took me off because I'm trying
So-
to put it over there.
So
Because I gotta
you're
shed
good
it.
with the
I
hits
gotta
also?
send it in for het pied, because that's a possibility.
So the hets will be like that too, then, huh, Stan?
Hey, Jamie,
Nah.
the hets?
No,
I if it was 100%, if it got sold to me as 100% het, and I see that shed has zero pattern in it, and I got pattern on that snake, and that shed comes out zero pattern, I'm calling it hypo. You can call it 100% het.
zero
I'm
pattern
calling it
on
a
the shed.
hypo.
Visual.
without a
Now-
doubt. I'm throwing the het right out the window, and it's now a hypo to me.
Yeah, and
Right.
sometimes it's hard to see. Whatever. At least I have this. I'm gonna put it over here now. But yeah, het hypo.
Nice, Jordan.
You're not gonna see that. Maybe there's some markers or something like that. Like with clown, you have the white tip caudal scale thing going on. That you can see. Pied has tracks. But hypo just has that ashy look. It's muted.
Yeah, it almost
Right.
gets that like, I don't know, bluish tint to it way before it even starts to shed. Like my hypo, that guy right there, that boy, he'll be blue like that for like 2 weeks, pretty much, before his eyes even cap over.
Yeah, this is a super. What the hell are you? Super pastel Enchi butter ghost.
Nice.
And
Hold
you
on,
can
let me
see
blow you
how muted it is, right?
Yeah.
Nice divide between where you can see the butter is,
Yep.
and she's putting the super pastel back together, but it's still really really muted. On my end, it's got some orange, but yeah, hypo does crazy shit as far as muting what's going on.
Yeah. Definitely got to love hypo.
Yeah, I moved everything around, so I apologize. I gotta find something.
So I got a straight hypo and a straight orange ghost. Hypo's a male, orange ghost a female. Both of them have pattern, and both of their sheds come out like that.
Yeah,
And she's orange. She's definitely orange.
Right.
so here's a Mojave hypo. You can the pattern Mojave, obviously.
Yeah.
But still that ashy white,
Yep.
muted color.
You can just see it.
Mojave stuff going on here. The guitar picks, as I like to call them. But yeah, you can see some stuff. Here's another one that's really cool. This one is my newest one. And she's an escape artist, but let me get it right. An Enchi butter red stripe. Yes. So similar genes as the other ones, right?
Mhm.
Butter's in there, and Enchi on some of them, but just look at that coloration.
That's nice.
I can't wait until she grows up and I put the double visual to her.
Right.
But red stripe in hypo, bringing some coloration back.
Oh yeah.
And she's always good. Spicy, if you're listening, I hear you.
Spicy Mike.
What? Yeah, it's cool. I don't want to wait 3 years 2 years to grow her up, but I have something to put to her. Making visual hypos with those combos plus het clown, possibly het pied. It's awesome. To be able to work those things.
Yeah, you gotta have a plan of where you're going.
Yeah. So
that was a nice pickup that you got today too.
Yeah, you want to see her?
Yeah, pull it out. Come on, break it out.
So I'll pull her out because she's huge. So this is today's pickup. Pied.
She is a beast.
1,400 grams in shed. So I don't know what she looks like right now. She looks kind of xanthic-y.
So what are you gonna pair her to?
So this is the cool part, right? Because she is pied DG.
So I know you got to have a pied DG over there, male something. I know it.
He's got such shed, so it sucks.
You got to get the electrolyte soak, bro. Shit works the best.
Well, so this is the Blackhead Leopard DG. with the stuck shed.
Damn, look at that dorsal.
Right. Dorsal is amazing, right?
It's only got that one little break in it, right there by your finger, right above your pointer finger there.
Hold on. Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
So this is a blackhead leopard DG.
Let's see
likely
that belly. Let's see that
possible-
zipper belly.
Possible het hypo.
Now, have you got a shed from him yet or no?
Oh no, I don't even know where this came from. I'm put that over there because it's a different shed. It might be from him. But yeah, so this one's gonna go to that girl, and even if they don't prove, right? If he doesn't prove het for pied, I can still make DGs like him.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's awesome.
The pied is just a bonus in it.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's going to be het for pied. He comes from the leopard line that does that. So these let me educate you.
What's good, Eddie? Thanks for stopping out,
So-
brother. Appreciate it.
So one of the cool things about leopard back in the day is they thought it was het for pied. So I will bring out one that I don't know is het for pied, right? So this is a spot nose leopard. And if you're looking by my hand, you can see some ringer stuff going on,
Oh yeah, for sure.
right? So with the stripy, as I like to call it, line of leopard, right? It might be het for pied. Maybe test it. Maybe breed it out. And I just think it's really cool.
Are you going to
this-
test it or no?
Depends what I'm going to pair her to. Depends what I want to do. If I'm putting it to that male I just showed, I'm not going to test. It's spot nose Leo, possibly super Leo. So I'll find some things, but I mean, this was from Chris at BNS, and according to him, never anything pied in the pairing.
Huh. I don't know,
No,
man.
it could
Sometimes I feel like there's
Now-
genes or traits in some that you don't see until a few years down the road you're putting it to something, and all of a sudden you're like, wow.
It pops out.
Now, but what happened? Did it retain sperm, and that's how you're getting at, or is it just something that is in
Right.
there that
Now-
you're
now it
not
could just
100%?
It could just be something in like,
And I know Chris is on his game 100%. Chris
it
is
could
on
just be
his game.
something like, in the spot nose, that spider complex, right, where it just throws stuff, right? So this one is a champagne. What? You see that ringer? And about to poop.
Yeah, I was about to say you better not
I mean,
squeeze
it's-
too hard. You're about to get a whole shitload on your table.
Yeah, right. But is that going to be het for pied? I mean, my het pied produced it, or is it just the little ringer that the spot nose, that complex throws from time to time?
Now that champagne you just showed, is that got het pied in it or no?
It's possible,
Okay.
not proven, but
Because
that
I
little
know
ringer
some
thing-
champagnes, like you put them with certain things and they almost look
Yeah,
pied.
yeah. Champagne het pied looks better than a champagne pied. I produced one that's not here because it was a male. But yeah,
You can't be getting rid of
find
all
it-
your males. Can't get rid of all your males, bro.
oh, there will be like 2 that are here in like the next year.
All right, Vance,
And-
what you get us for dinner tonight? Was that DoorDash or did you go pick some snakes up?
Some snakes.
All right, I
There you
thought
go.
maybe you went to get DoorDash for us.
Nah.
I
wish.
Justin,
I haven't even
Justin's
eaten.
not here to get the McDonald's. What you got, Vance?
Don't
That's
be
just
talking
that
about
hot
McDonald's now. You get me hungry. They don't close for
That
another
hot
2 hours.
Huffman Hypo.
Oh, nice.
Then that's it.
Now, have you got any shed from that?
No, I was just gonna say he should be
No.
hopefully shedding pretty soon.
That's just.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't say that's like got pastel or something else in there. Look at
Oh,
the head.
it does have pastel.
Okay.
You're right.
So
I knew I
pastel
was-
Huffman het pie.
Uh,
Is that what it?
Pastel Huffman. Pastel Huffman Hypo. And then there's
Hypo,
another.
sorry.
And then there's another recessive though.
I mean, are you sure it's not super pastel?
I don't know, but let me see the head.
It's got the. I mean, obviously it's pastel. That's why I mentioned it.
Yeah. Is the head stamp kind of washed out, Vance?
Like really washed out.
Yeah. Like, let me see if I can get him.
Hold that thing, bro. Ain't you ever been fishing before?
I mean, that look. Hold on. What's up,
What's up, Justin?
Just talking
What
about
up,
it.
brother Justin?
Okay.
Oh,
All right. So my super pastel, the head stamp that was washed out is no longer washed out as much as that.
yeah, but
I
that's
know
still a little young too. So,
I know
Is
what
that
snake
something-
that is.
did you produce that yourself, Vance, or is that something you picked up?
No, this is one I picked up. That's that
Okay.
hit. Remember that hidden recessive in here?
Okay.
Come on.
Come on.
Here, let me ask this guy a question real quick. Justin, since you came in a little late, everybody that don't know, I'm sure you do, but this is Justin, the brother man over here from Pressure P. So we was talking about expos. What's some of your likes of the expos you've been to?
What I like?
Yeah, what's some of your likes that you like about expos? You know, what attracts you to expos?
The variety, the friends at the expos, the community period. I mean, there's a lot about it that I do like. There's some things I don't like, but I mean, there's definitely a lot of stuff I do like, more or less, should I say. But I mean, the variety of animals, just kind of seeing what everybody's running in the community, see what everybody's doing and what kind of projects, what kind of directions, ways people are going. I mean, there's a lot of stuff into it for sure that I do like about, getting out of the house, enjoying time with friends and family, going to shows. It's a lot of good positive in it.
You're buying new animals.
Right, adding to the collection. I mean, now I'm at the point now where I could say that I'm not going to go to a show and necessarily just pick up a snake like I would back in the day. But now, like it is cool to see projects and etc. I'm definitely by far to the point where my collection, where if I choose anything, it's got to be a really good decision and very worth a lot of situations.
Yeah, I mean that's where I'm at, and I'm also trying to figure out what the hell snake this shed came from, so I can send it in. I think it's my DG, combo at pie possible head.
So what's some of your dislikes there, Justin?
Poor husbandry.
Okay, yeah.
That's
It's
one of
thinking
my
about the
biggest
buffalo.
dislikes I see at a show. I can tell.
So
the
don't be
breeders-
that guy.
I can
don't-
tell the breeders that have
don't-
poor husbandry.
Don't be
Well,
that
that
guy.
guy,
Is what
we
you're
can
saying?
smell him from a mile away.
I would say Stan can tell you we have there's this one guy I follow our show and
That
it
guy.
just reeks every fucking time you get by his table, and it just you can just tell there's no
Now-
good
now,
husbandry.
is it
Don't
in
worry,
the
dude
snake
wipes
or
be
the
coming.
stable?
Dude wipes are coming.
Right.
Is I think I know who you guys are both talking about.
I mean,
Yeah, it's the same person.
It's just crazy. It's the poor husbandry of what people can do.
I was
and when
I
you
was
get there.
telling him about that banana super cine that we seen with that orange paradox, but it was at that guy's table.
Yep.
Probably smelled like death.
No, because that guy wasn't there,
he wasn't
but
there.
his partner was. So
I will say the one
no
time
netting over it either. Did you notice that? Justin, there was no black netting over it.
Yeah, because that's who he shares tables with. That's not
I know.
part of
I
his
know.
collection. That's part of the other guy's collection.
So I will say this: when I was vending with Chris from BNS, there came a point about halfway through the show. It's like, okay, somebody's shat. Right? Some snake shat. It's not my. Where is it? We gotta find it to like clean it up and like
Right.
make it presentable and not stinky. And it's like, oh, after like 20 odd snakes, it's like, oh, it's that one. Shit.
Oh, okay. So it was
And
actually a
there's
snake.
another big one
It
that
was actually a snake. When you say
But
I
like
smell
you were
shat,
behind
I thought you was.
you were all behind the
Never
table.
mind.
It's like we're smelling this. It's like, okay.
Here's the
like,
big one that
snake shat.
actually I'll go on to some bigger breeders. Okay. I know some bigger breeders. This is how I can put this. I've gone to a show 6 months back in the past, and I'll go to a show next week. And that snake I saw 6 months ago with that big breeder still weighs and looks the same to this day.
Damn.
I know
And
one.
I will
I know.
tell you right-
I know one at
I'll
a
tell you
show
right
that
now,
I've
these
been
are
looking
some
at
big
that
names.
I
same.
fed it a rodent.
These are
It's
some
all
big
good.
names in the industry. I'm not going to name nobody. I'm not that person to start controversy or anything. But I
Yeah.
can tell you, these are some big names in the industry that I've seen do this. That I've been like, I know, and literally, like, I mean, Stan knows it's cold hearted. There's one snake that I go to, I look at every time that Stan's pointing out to me, and it looks the same every fucking show. And you're like, bro, like that's assist feeding. You're feeding it. You're assist feeding it.
Yeah,
Like,
Are
you're
they-
just
are
feeding
they
like
being honest about it? I mean,
a hopper like once a month. You know what I mean? I've been looking at some, and I won't say any names, but I
mean,
would tell you that snake has been there 2 years, and I can tell you that snake ain't. If it's 400 gram, if it's 400 grams, I'd be shocked, bro. Shocked.
really,
2
are you
years
gonna-
later,
you're
shocked.
gonna poop.
That's sad.
But like, you sometimes get a run, right? Like she has eaten enough meals
Right.
that she can go, right? But she is stupid tiny, right? Ain't got a
When
little.
you get it right, that's very expandable. But when you
But-
look at
but
certain
she
ones,
has
we
eaten-
know, you know,
Every meal since I was assist feeding her, but she's tiny as fuck, right? She's stupid small.
Yeah, but how small was she when she was hatched?
I mean, she couldn't even take a friggin' pink. And then,
Don't get Rob started on them maintenance feeders now.
Yep.
Or Eddie.
And here's one
Eddie don't believe in that
clutch
maintenance
mate that's
feeding.
in Chet, right?
Right.
See,
Huge size difference, right? I mean, I can bring out animals that are well established, right? So the difference of eating and whether your snakes aren't eating. This is a clown. And she yellow belly pastel, right? Sucks shed because it sucks here.
I like the
2022. Right now, 2023. When I got her. Born in 2022. Similar time, clutch mate, or not clutch mate, similar time, hatch date of one that doesn't eat. Both born like late November 2022. Big difference, whether they eat or not.
yep.
Um,
But still, there's assist feeding. Like we are breeders. We
oh,
can tell
she
when
got
something-
assist fed forever. Now she's
And look at this guy.
Hey, assist feed. I meant
Fucking chooch.
There's a difference between maintenance feeding. We can, as breeders, we know when something's being maintenance fed, and it's clearly I could walk through these tables and see these animals that are being clearly, and I say they're big breeders, which to me also runs in my head is okay. Well, you got a collection of 200 or 300 snakes over there, so you're definitely taking everything into the money business aspect and keeping it all. Oh, I haven't got rid of this snake. Well, now if I keep feeding it, I'm now cutting into my profits and loss. You know, it's a whole train of effects that happen right there. But this animal at the end of the day is being neglected and not getting what it should. You know, and you're just trying to off a snake to me, another breeder, and other people that aren't other breeders that are just family members that want a pet, but still to me it's wrong.
Like
just
for me,
not
I'm
right.
gonna feed everything the same way. I'm gonna feed,
Right.
for sale. I'm gonna feed it the same way. Now I will say if I have
feed it like you're keeping it. How about that?
right, but I
You're a
will say
breeder.
that
If
for
you're a
stuff that is
breeder
for
and
sale,
you
they might
plan
get the
on
smaller one over the one I'm feeding the holdback. But they're still
Right.
getting something that is, I'm feeding appropriately, right?
if you're
Regardless of what it
breeding-
is,
if
feed
you're
You want to
breeding
feed
to
your
sell, if
females
you're
every
breeding to
week.
sell them, if you're breeding to sell and make a couple dollars or whatever your intention is, man, those babies should be getting fed just like you plan on keeping them the rest of their entire life. I don't
I
care,
will.
man. There
I
shouldn't
will
be no
say,
in between. There shouldn't be no maintenance feeding. Maintenance feeding tells me one thing: you got too much, and you can't feed what you have. That's what that tells me. You
define
are
maintenance
too
feeding.
too much. It's too much overhead. You don't want to spend that extra. Then don't
Yeah.
breed so many. Cut your
I mean,
stock down a little bit. Don't do so many clutches, but don't be selling people that are animals that are 2 years old that should be.
also,
We all know
it could also be,
should be 2 years old. Man, that snake should be pushing 1,000 grams.
I mean,
or it could also
If
be,
it's a,
Male,
if you don't want
it's a
to,
good
it should
eater.
be
if you don't
breeder
want to
ready.
feed, if you don't want to feed your snake because you don't have the budget to feed it, then don't have too many snakes.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. You're
yeah.
you're overstocked, bro.
Yeah.
I've also, and I apologize to Michaela because I thought the one was a male, so I was feeding it like a male. It wound up being a female and undersized.
But that was a guy that was an honest mistake though. It wasn't
No, I thought it was a female when
Yeah,
I
intentionally.
initially
Yeah,
popped
but
it.
you see, but you see something, Kent. There's a difference there. You owned up to it, bro.
Yeah, I
and
You
mean,
it
owned up
wasn't
to it. It's not
it
like
wasn't
it's
These
not
intentional.
like
guys
you
won't-
tried to. It's not
these
like you
guys
tried to
will
hide it
tell
and be
you.
like, "Oh no,
Yeah.
I was feeding it the same as I feed everybody else." You didn't try to do that. You was honest and you stood up to what you did. You know what I mean? It's not like you were
Yeah.
like, "Hey, well, I was feeding it. I don't know what you want me to do about it." It's like, well, what I want you to do is be honest. So, what my suggestion is, anybody bidding on a snake in an auction, going to buy a snake from somebody on Morph Market, Craigslist, Facebook, Herp Social, wherever you may be buying or purchasing an animal, you should really be asking, how old is it and how much does it weigh?
Yep.
Mhm.
And if the person starts saying you're asking too many questions, then that's time for me
I'm
to
out.
move on. I don't
I'm
need
out.
to deal with you.
Outta
I'm
here.
gonna move
Fuck
on
you.
to the other person
Goodbye.
because you should have. I used to write, and you can ask Justin. Justin is one that transferred me over to HB because me and Stanley would write everything down. Every time it took a shit, every time it ate, every time it missed a meal, every time it shed, and I had everything wrote down on cards. Everything, every time, boom, 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 boom. Like
That whole book.
because I wanted to say, hey, if I sold that snake later, hey man, here I can give you this card right here with all these feedings, sheds, times
Yep.
it's defecated, everything right here on this one card to show you that that snake eats and does its thing.
Well,
And
here's what
HB
I
is the
do now,
same thing.
man.
That's a good thing about HB. If you
I
have
send
it
him
and you
the
sell an
card to
animal
pull
and the
up.
person you sell it to has HB, well then guess what? They can just go over and look and go, hey, if it ate, oh, it missed a meal, ate 9 months straight, missed one meal. You know what I mean? Whereas a
Mhm.
lot of people writing it on paper, it's just someone being okay, maybe they are, maybe they aren't. But even HB, I mean, you could still go in there and say every week I bet that you could put in there that I bet them. It's not
And
like
put in
you
the
can't
notes.
manipulate it.
I can tell you
Yeah.
what's really cool too is like me and Stan basically share the same HP account. So like I have it to where he has his own logger name and password, login name and password, and I have my own, but it still pulls up all of our snakes, everything. So while he's at home, he can see if I'm here and I did a clean of one of his snakes, and I scan it, put that in, he could go right on his phone and see that I did that.
Hey, that's ain't chat.
pretty
You
cool.
didn't clean
Yeah.
it.
No,
Like whichever one, he can see all that shit on there, which is like it's so user. So even you have a buddy or whatever you're breeding with, you could easily put both your shit on there and make it user friendly and price friendly for the two of you, whichever or. But either way, it's a really great fucking tool. I
Yeah,
suggest
yeah.
it to everybody.
Now, I will say I only use Husbandry Pro to track feedings
right.
and breedings. I'm not tracking when I change the water or, they shit or shed, unless it's prelay. There are certain features that are awesome. The fact that
What's
I
up,
can
David? Thanks for stopping out, bro. Appreciate
go like
it.
that and see, whatever everything did.
Right. It's great.
It's awesome. It's better than the notebook, right?
Now, I would suggest anybody out there like me, like I used Reptile Scan before I went to Husbandry Pro, which I'm very glad I did that because I kind of learned the basics of it all. Because if you jump right into Husbandry Pro, it could be complicated at times, unless you have some.
Oh, that's from Greg and TJ.
Yep.
Yeah, you got that. Yeah, I print that out too when I send it to people.
Yep.
Yeah. Informational sheets on the packages, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
I keep all of them.
But it's cool to have all that shit. It really is. It's really a great feature.
Oh, look. FNA does it too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right on the back.
Yeah, I got some in the last time and no paperwork with any of them.
You did with FNA.
Wah, wah.
You did with FNA.
I've been setting my
No, with
cards
FNA. Yeah, I got it with FNA.
You got it with FNA.
Or
Yeah, I got it with FNA.
even
but the
even
last
something
three I
as
got
simple,
didn't have any.
even something as simple from Banana Bread, birth certificate.
Oh, he's a legit looking bird.
Yeah, I love it. I love this thing.
Those are pretty dope.
Okay,
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
he does.
Imagine
dope
imagine
merch
sending
shit
this.
like that.
Yeah, imagine sending this and a little data sheet of when it's eaten, and you know how easy it's gonna be for somebody to be like, oh, okay, consistency. Oh, it didn't eat.
Hold on.
Oh, you know.
Jesus, that is awesome marketing right there.
Yeah.
Like it's a
100%.
legit birth certificate with his fucking stamp on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Is there a stamp? I think it's no, it's like
It's just a gold seal stamp, so you just get it
Yeah.
hot and stamped.
I mean, it's like those people that have the thing that they plunge down on to seal their letters. I mean, that's
it's freaking awesome, man. Like this is cool.
Probably even notarized.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, and it's awesome to see things like that.
That's pretty cool, man. I like that.
That's the one you got from Stan's auction from Mike.
Yeah, the Black Pastel Fire. Yeah, Black Pastel Fire at Clown Boy.
That's awesome.
That's Marvin over there.
Mine's gonna come with social security numbers and everything too.
So you can claim it on your taxes every year.
It's not an undocumented snake. I get it.
Hey, well, at least you'll be able to claim it on your taxes. Do you get an extra child tax
Hey,
credit?
hey! I'm talking about that. I mean, having 63 extra kids, it's it is a burden, man. So I have to talk to.
You would selling some or getting rid of some.
That's a fat check. I'm
You
telling
gotta
you what.
find those people.
That's what you get paid in here.
Yeah. 63 animals, 30 waiting. Yeah, come on, man. I'm gonna have 93. Come on.
Yeah. I just get paid more the more I get. Shit, I think I'll have 200 by the end of next year.
Man, Johnson's got the Kurt Stella still there.
No,
Oh, no,
it's gonna be unreal. It's gonna be unreal for me. Come, we're in April. Come June, end of May, early June. I'm gonna have like my clutches pipping and stuff and everything.
Oh,
So
he's gonna be flapping like a caucus. I can say it.
I'm gonna be mad crazy.
We
Well,
hell,
let me get some
Nate
of that blue ghost you
Nate
got
sent
over
us a
there.
picture of his first clutch having one egg. I mean,
Hey, Justin, it was a score earlier, by the way.
Score earlier.
Yep, when I went and met up with them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it wasn't a male.
It was a female?
Oh, you're
Yep.
talking about that bright orange gecko that you showed?
Yep.
Did you pick it up?
Yep.
Hey,
Right after
win.
I left Justin's house today.
Nice,
They were
nice.
wrong. It wasn't a male. It was a female.
Yeah, man, I was like, and I just couldn't put myself to say it, bro. He's like, yeah, man, it's a beautiful male. And as soon as I picked it up and looked at it, I was like, oh
Then,
yeah. I was like,
Yeah, I'll take it.
He's
Oh,
gonna
so
go.
that's why
He's
you
gonna
said you had
go.
it still.
He's gonna go great with my female I have.
When
It
she
must have
laid
been
there.
those two little white dots that were sticking out by their ass in there that they were like,
that don't,
oh, those
that-
must be the nuts. And I'm like, nope, definitely not. I don't see no two dingleberries hanging off the back here, so
You
definitely
gotta
not.
look for them
Definitely
pores.
not a male.
Jesus.
Oh, it's way too big. It's way too big, Kent. Way too big.
I mean, it's noticeable.
Yeah, it's way too big
We
to
just had
even
a
worry
girl
about
there
looking
first clutch.
for pores.
Okay, so
Yeah, I saw that. You guys made a little video about it.
for
11 eggs.
most geckos, it's one dot.
Congrats, Jamie. Congrats.
Yeah,
Congrats.
congrats, Jamie.
Well,
That's awesome.
Congrats.
Can't
11
wait to
eggs.
see him hatch
Mine-
now.
mine
Oh,
have-
11 eggs, too. Dang.
Mine
that
have
was
only
a
been
nice,
6.
That
So
was a nice clutch. Hell yeah.
Sure.
I mean, Jesus, that's normal. I've
yeah, I
had
know.
So,
That's fine.
5, 8.
I got a question for you guys. When am I gonna know like if my snake is egg bound or not?
How many days after she should have laid?
It's been a while now.
Well,
Butter and
what's a while on that last prelay shed there, homie?
Yeah. I mean, my
You got to
my
figure.
last
You got to
year-
figure. It's usually 30 to
Girls,
45 days, roughly 30
3
to
weeks.
45.
And I mean, she's got scale separation. She's fat as
Well,
fuck.
Well, 3 weeks is only 21 days, my guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to check Husbandry Pro, but I went like, holy shit, this is bad or almost bad last year for the one girl, and then she laid.
Okay.
But, what is it? 55 days. I think I was like 60 something.
I can tell she's uncomfortable. She's
It
laying on her.
was like stupid long before she
Well, now
laid.
it's to the point too, like with her body, like from her head, like to this far down, is really skinny now, not as thick, but the rest is really fat all
Yeah,
the way down.
she's
Like it's
definitely
looking
thick.
like she's ovulated after she's
And she's
ovulated.
like, yeah, I don't know. That's the only thing I thought. Like me and Kurt were talking today, and Kurt's like, "Well, maybe that wasn't a prelay that we thought." And I was like, "Bro, it just doesn't make sense to me.
So
Everything that I
she's
know
skinny, but
is on in point
look,
with each other, but this is just taking a little bit too long. Like I feel like that was prelay shed over. You're talking going on now probably 40, 50 days now since prelay.
I throw her in water. You know,
Oh, I heard somebody did. I
You
don't
gotta
know.
move something.
I don't know if it was on the show or somebody else's show, but somebody said something about they fed the snake like a really like a meal, and then they like force pushed out the eggs.
She won't eat. I tried. I tried to get like,
Yeah,
2 days
yeah,
ago, trying to get
so-
her
Choke her then.
Like,
Choke her, man.
I had those ones that like, okay, you should be laying, and they laid for me. But I would throw them in, like a water bath, see if maybe they drink and get some shit moving. Who knows?
She's just worrying me because I don't want to come in here. and
I know,
But like Stan said, how
I know
many
Fred and AJ
actually
had
been
one.
since the relay
um,
shed?
I know Fred and AJ had one that ultimately wound up. It was a tumor. So I hope you don't deal with that. But
Look at Blaker's. Look at
Wow.
Blaker's comment. 52 days after prelay shed.
yeah, it could be. Did you see the ovulation correctly?
So
or
then
was it
I'm
slow?
pushing around 50 days now. I think I'm pushing around 40, 50 days now. So in the 52 days, then I'll give it another week, and if not, then is where I feel like I'm going to start worrisome about the
Well,
situation. Because she's like looking unhappy, she's looking uncomfortable, she's like looking really
Okay, man.
like
Um,
it's kind
Joker
of sketching me out now to the point where I'm like, when I go in and open a bin, I'm like,
Justin, have you palpated?
no.
Well,
wasn't taught to palpate.
palpate. See if you feel anything.
I learned all off of ultrasound, so this is my first go around without an ultrasound. So this is all a new experience for me being taught using an ultrasound to not using an ultrasound. You know,
Right.
So if she's egg bound, you're gonna feel like the eggs.
okay.
You're gonna feel that.
And it's like, really, what do you do? Can you like force them out, or do you just fucking
I mean, you can-
pray for the best?
I mean, if she is truly egg bound, you can kind of massage them out like you would have, if they had like a prolapse or something stuck in them.
Right.
You kind of work it out. I would put her in water and see what happens there.
Okay.
Right. Because you're well beyond the point where she should have laid.
Yeah.
But you also got to think, is she a first time mom?
Yes, this will be a first time mom. Yeah.
So she might not know what the hell's going on. So I would think put her in water if she's really 2 weeks after you think she should have laid. Put her in water, maybe loosen some shit up.
And I got her at 88, 87, 88, pretty much in there. I don't run my girls much higher because of the sperm. Well, yeah, I got her actually at 88. Yeah, it's my guys that don't run higher because of the
Justin,
sperm.
isn't that your oldest one you have?
No.
Okay.
That one should be actually.
Yeah, David.
Right.
Eddie, anybody else wants to chime in? Yeah.
But yeah, like I don't know, it sketched me out. I know all my husbandry's right, all the heat's right for them, all the humidity's right for them. I was taught that through my mentor, at least it's just this part. It's I don't have the ultrasound to really see what's going on to really know what So it's just I'm playing a guessing game and going off what I do and don't know. But the scale separation is big right now. It's like they're ripping apart. Yeah, like they're like, and it's like. Everything about it is like you should be laying. So either way, you're gonna lay either day, within a week now, or if not, then I'm gonna be sitting here fucking stressing the fuck out of the situation. But
Or like stands.
Yeah, I want to say was it 30 days after pre-lay is normal? I think I was up to almost near 60 when some of these laid.
But almost every snake can vary, though. It can't be the same for every snake.
It's just what we say is like we had.
Yeah, we say 30 to 45 days, but it can go.
a local exotic.
Well, I think that 30 to 45 days is an average.
Yeah,
It's
but it can go longer.
That's
Eddie's saying
not set in stone,
Like I had a scare last year too.
15 to 29 minutes.
Okay, I'll try it tomorrow. Go ahead, man.
But yeah, I had the same issue. I was kind of worried about mine. I was like, man, she's getting big. Like, she's got to be laying any day. She eventually had them. So, I mean, hopefully yours will be laying any day. But like Static said, and Kent, like soak her for a little bit. That'll help. And like there was a video I watched. Like the guy, he soaked her for a little bit. I watched a few videos, but like the one guy, he tried to even like take his finger and go in there and like kind of massage around the egg so that it could come out.
Right.
And she was having issues. He got one egg out, I think it was, but then the rest wouldn't come. So he waited like 2-3 days or something like that, and then went and tried to get him. And like a few days, a week after that, she ended up passing. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I would do. Like they said, try soaking her.
I mean, if she goes, I mean, over the situation, it is what it is. There's not much I can do about the situation, but I'm going to try my best to help her out.
Well, rub her on her back too. No R. Kelly though.
But no, that's what I'll do tomorrow. I'll try to soak her because I thought about that. I just don't like messing with her because I know she has eggs in her, So I try not to pick them up or mess with them as.
Or it could be, or she could just need that stimulation, like Vance said, of rubbing on the belly or whatever.
Like I was getting worried. I even pulled mine out and I kind of just let her crawl a little bit and kind of move around. Like hopefully that would kind of work them, down somewhat.
Right. Which makes sense. You're in a bin. You're not getting that movement all the time that you might want to move these animals out and come back to your hole or whatever, So yeah, I'll try it tomorrow and definitely stimulate it.
Justin, hold on. I gotta see if I can do this.
And I didn't do it like too long. I just pulled her out for like maybe 5-10 minutes or something,
Were you see the line?
She's looking like that. She's looking how skinny that top half is and the bottom half so fat. Yeah.
Yeah, because this girl's gonna lay, I think, whenever. That's what I was curious about.
It's like he's
That's
gonna
how
lay
you're
on it
looking right
whenever.
Well, I mean, it just helps to like
That was
visually
good,
see,
Ken. That was good.
you know, what we're talking about, right? Because they show all the stuff
You
on
can see her
on the
hold on.
screen, right? But you saw the pyramid back. She, I think
She's a
she's gonna
big
lay
girl.
anytime now. All right, she's got
Yeah.
little pyramid.
Yeah, I would just soak her, man.
Justin, is she doing the like flipping on her back type of thing
Yeah,
yet?
she was on her back, on her side today. Everything.
All right, so she's doing the struggly thing.
Yeah.
And you're saying you're a couple, you're concerned about it?
Pretty much. I mean, the relay shed's still in there. I won't even clean the bin because I'm worried about, moving her so much. I didn't want to have no absorption or anything. So I kind of just believe in the whole thing.
When they're ready to go, I breathe dirty like Chris. So
Right.
once they have the pre-lit, I don't touch them.
I don't want to touch her at all. So I've been kind of letting her be. But when I opened it today, you could just tell she was like, it looked like she was just giving me a look herself, like this sucks,
Right.
I'm like, damn, girl, I feel bad for you right now. But it's
I want to say like when you get closer to 60 days, soak that kind of thing. See if you can jostle whatever's inside. I don't want to say pick her up, palpate her to see what's going on now. But you might want to see if she's feeling something. If you feel, eggs or something else.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, Eddie, it depends. I once they ovulate, I kind of don't touch them. Let them do the thing. But I've had some where I do clean. I just don't want to.
Taking off solo stand.
You're right. Look at this guy. Ryan
My big ass forehead, my big ass nose. Hi guys.
Oh, Stan's not here anymore.
Oh, great.
So for the next few minutes, we're gonna have we're gonna put Justin in the hot seat. So all right, everybody, rapid questions.
Do you got a bathtub, Justin?
No, I don't.
Damn, I was gonna say maybe like with the bathtub, putting her in the water in there. That way she has a little.
I mean, I got a big bin. I can make that happen.
Right there. Do that. That way she has a little room that she could be moving and
around.
Water. Yep.
Yeah. Because you can see her head's tucked right now, and that's a telltale sign there. She's got her head all tucked in there, but it's well, I don't know if it was, but that's only.
Yeah, I mean, she's obviously on the heat, with the pyramid back. First time girl.
And that was my Orange Dream Pastel to a Freeway GHI.
Okay.
I mean,
what was
it
it again?
Just be you
OG
missed
Pastel to a GHI Freeway.
Nice. Hell
Justin,
yeah.
it could just be you missed the ovulation. You got your timing off. I've had that.
I could have. That's another thing I keep thinking is maybe I got the timing off,
12, and then
I'm off like by a week or two,
Yeah.
But that's why I'm giving it a little bit of time. I'm just asking for preparation, so I know the go ahead before I have to really, get concerned.
I mean, I think it would be like 60 days post ovulation shed where you're concerned.
Hey, nice gecko.
Okay.
Daddy's laughing at me, I think.
I want some eggs, damn it. This will be my first clutch of mine.
Right?
Give me that feeling. I just want it. Fix my itch in my neck.
Dude, I mean, I will say my first clutch was amazing, even though it was dookie. But it proved my girl ought to be het pied.
Dookie.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Come on, everything champagne and pastel.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I mean, she's a big old girl. She's gonna bite me, maybe. She's still here. Nothing paired to her. Look at that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Man, best $20 mail I ever bought.
You guys got any breedings going on right now, or?
I was trying, like my Ultramel had pied 8 the other day again, so I threw them in with my pied, and they were on separate sides. It's like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, I had that problem. Was it a week ago or a couple weeks ago? Actually, I put my banana orange stream yellow belly het pied with my pied female, and like, well, actually, no, they did. He went and laid by her, but that was about it. And then like the next day, they were on their separate sides. So
Yeah,
I gotta try to put them together tonight. Like we had some rain a few days ago, and I missed it. I was like, I had so much shit going on. So I'm gonna.
Oh, nice, Eddie. Congrats, bud.
like I'm not upset that my
nice. Good job,
pied stuff isn't going, but I would like to have some pied stuff for my table.
Right.
But wait for next year. Pied had Ultramels, Pied had DG combos. I'm not complaining.
No, not at all.
Big shout out to Ken over there at LMK. Hope all is well, brother.
Yeah, I mean,
haven't heard from you today.
Is he in the chat?
I mean,
I haven't seen him in the chat.
I texted him earlier. I mean, I hope everything's all right, man.
No,
Weren't they doing that drain field today?
I was going to say today was supposed to be that day.
He's not in the chat. Yesterday he said that they were supposed to. They told him they were going to tie in to the rest of everybody else. So
yeah,
waiting to hear to see what happens. So he might have just had a really, really crappy day with the whole situation with that.
Well, I mean, he probably had a crappy day because our Penguins did not make the playoffs.
That's all right.
Well, your Panthers did.
Hey, my Panthers. I don't own a Panther.
What the hell hockey team you like? I just know that.
Oh, hockey?
The Pens hockey. Down the line. I mean, they were great down the line. They lost games.
About the only team I know in hockey is you got those
Florida's
Toronto Maple Leafs up there, and you got the Rangers. Those are about the only ones I know.
Well, the Rangers, I think, got the top seed, but
what would be Florida's hockey team? I'm curious to know now.
The Panthers. He just told me.
It's the Florida Panthers, but I do think Tampa Bay Lightning is the team because apparently in Tampa they have ice hockey. I know because my cousin's husband plays in beer league, and their kids play in.
We have ice skating rings here in Jacksonville where we can go. They're indoor rings, but there's ice skating rings here in Jacksonville.
Oh, dude, we went to watch my cousin's husband.
Fingers crossed.
Play beer league. It was great. It's like Letterkenny.
If anybody in here that has never been to a hockey game in person, and you're in an arena, and the first time they score, you almost jump out of your skin. If they got them train horns in there, and they go off when they score, and you're not used to it, it will. You'll be out of your seat real quick, real quick.
Yeah, I've never been to one.
Oh man, those train horns go off inside a stadium, bro. Oh my god, ring right through your ears. Go to the next person.
I was at the Amelie Arena on my birthday when we buried my grandfather. We saw the Lightning play. I think they played the Predators, but yeah, I've been to playoff games. It's been fun. Saw the Penguins beat the Flyers in Philly.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I'm more of a football and jumbo shrimp type of guy. We go to the jumbo.
Yeah, you're in Florida and you like the
baseball game.
Where the hell's the jumbo shrimp at? We need to get on your boat and go catch some damn shrimp.
He's a jumbo shrimp.
It should be shrimp season.
I don't follow any.
I know
sport.
last year, Michaela, I don't know where she was going, bro, but she was catching shrimp like they was going out of style. She was giving them to me, man. Those shrimp were
There's
so
a
damn
spot
good,
down.
boy. Ooh,
There's
those
a
shrimp
spot
were
not
good.
even 5 minutes from my house where we go to the dock and toss off the dock at nighttime in a light, bro. And you're fucking filling up 5-gallon buckets.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I only need
Yep.
1 5-gallon bucket. I ain't greedy.
Yep.
One
That'll last me a couple days. A shrimp
Yeah,
cocktail, shrimp
we're
scampi,
up here
fried
shooting darts
shrimp,
with bows.
beer battered
That-
shrimp,
That 5-gallon bucket
shrimp
will last me a
kebabs,
couple
shrimp
weeks. 'Cause
boil.
I'm fishing with all that.
5-gallon bucket
Hell
of,
no, I
of
ain't fishing
shrimp.
with
Hell
that.
no.
I'm gonna
Hell
take my
yeah.
time and catch me dinner, and now you want me to feed it back to something else? It's gonna have it
Hell
for
no.
me.
A five
Hell
gallon
no.
a 5-gallon bucket is gonna
Red
last me a
fish, I'm
couple
gonna catch me
hours. I
some
don't know what y'all
trout,
talking
I'm gonna
about.
catch me some flounder.
Man,
I'm gonna
Jesus,
catch
I
that
seen you
bunny
making
shit.
dinner at like 5 o'clock my time. So you had like 8 million shrimps.
That's what we do. Like I'll hit down by my house, I'll get off my boat, and there's a beach kind of like by my house, and I can get off my boat and get in the water and get on the beach. And I get these little cups. And what I do is I'll take squid and put squid in the bottom of the cup. And I'll dig a hole and put the cup flush with the dirt. And I'll go walk down the beach and do this to like 10 spots and smoke a doobie. And as I come back to each cup is full of fiddler crabs. You take those fiddlers and you catch sheephead, you catch everything. So I don't go to the bait store and buy my bait. I go out and catch my bait and use that. Just like shrimp. I'll go throw the shrimp net a couple of times, grab it, get it like 3 or 4 dozen of shrimp. Right there, I'm going out sheephead fishing, flounder fishing, whatever. You use that.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat the shrimp. Fuck that, bro.
Yeah, so
I can fill a bucket up in a night. If you want to go out there in the dark and fill a bucket up and eat it, you can do that too, But
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna
I'm
do.
not going to the bait store and spending $20-$30 when I can hop on my boat in 20 minutes and catch all my
Shrimp are getting expensive up here, man.
yeah. So we
cheap
catch bluegills and we eat them, but we also catch bluegills and trout and whatnot. We throw
You
them
can
out
still
there
get
and
it.
get some catfish.
You can still go to Mayport where all the shrimp boats are, and you get it from the shrimpers themselves for like $4 a pound.
Now that's a lot better than what it's up here. Shit.
And I mean,
I
this
feel-
isn't
I-
no
I
little
do feel
shrimp
bad.
either. This is some big, juicy ass. Like you get some good shrimp, bro.
Duh,
You get
that's
good
what I want. You know what? Go buy some for me. Freeze them and ship them up
I
here,
feel
bro.
bad for
I
whoever
can.
did my
buy
Airbnb after me.
Yo, Justin,
Hey,
the guy
if
right
you're
next
saying at
to,
$4 a pound, shit.
hey,
Let me-
Justin, I think the guy right next to Corky Bells is there every day, Monday through Friday. I think he gets $5 a pound, and they're fresh
See?
every day.
Shit. I'm
Every
about to
day.
send you over a C note and be
Every
like, hey, send them my way, bro.
That's why I say it's like $3 to $4 at Mayport off the shrimp boats because you're getting it from the source and it's right there off the boat.
Yeah.
So you're getting
Right
it
there.
for cheap, and they don't give a fuck. Like there's times I went out there and I got me and Alex from the one guy out there I go to, and I've gotten 3 pounds. He's damn near gave me 4, and he just like
Well,
throws in there, don't give a fuck. Here you go, have a nice day,
Well, you got to remember too, the reason you're kind of getting it a little cheaper when it's fresh like that is because they don't have to take the time to go clean it, put it in a cooler, put it on ice, store it. They're just catching it and getting rid of it. So they don't have
Yep.
to worry about all that extra overhead of having a building and a cooler and freeze it and clean it.
Fred needs the hookup on
Hey,
the
Fred,
mullet.
actually, Homosassis here in Florida, if you can find somebody in Homosassis, they're known for their mullet dip, smoked mullet, bro. You can get and supposedly out there, you can catch
bro.
mad
Mullet is
mullet like no tomorrow, bro.
maybe.
All right, Justin,
It's
I
better
need
than
your cash
sponsored.
app because I am dead serious about that fucking shrimp, bro.
He's getting hungry now. Boy's getting hungry.
I'll have to
My
figure out
boy's
what
getting
it is.
hungry.
Need that shit airdropped over here.
But if I can dry it and ship it to you, bro, I'll definitely go grab you some shrimp. That don't bother me.
Bro,
man.
fucking-
You got
He said, I'm
paper
having me
shipping.
some shrimp tacos, some shrimp burritos.
I'll
What are you
have
talking about,
everything,
man?
bro.
You was cooking shrimp the other day, bro. I
That's
seen
what
that
I'm
whole bowl
saying.
of shrimp
So
you
much
had.
shrimp.
Bro,
I was
like
Yeah,
two
he was
pounds-
using that frozen
Bro,
little
2
shrimp,
pounds-
though. Them little ass shrimps. You got bro,
2
these
pounds of
shrimp
shrimp up here is
what?
like $18, man.
Wow,
Oh,
get the
God.
frozen thing.
In a little fucking frozen bag, you get like 40 shrimp, bro.
Oh, so
Just
you
tiny
get it
shrimp.
on sale. You can get that frozen shrimp, buy one, get one free.
Yeah, but it's never fucking on sale up here, and I'm at the store religiously, motherfucker.
He's
I'm at that
buy
store.
creek,
What?
go catch you some sunnies, slice them up, fry them.
Bro, I ain't got enough time to go fishing. I need
we
that
gotta-
airdrop.
We got a fish store here in town that deals with all the local fisher guys. And literally, me, I
the
get Alex.
Stoney's are so dumb.
pescatarian.
You don't have to put bait on. You just throw the little neon green eye hook thingy. Pull them out.
Okay, you go ahead and do that for me because I don't got enough time in the day for that.
But no, I can
I
get fresh.
can get dinner in 2 weeks tomorrow.
I
need
fresh
somebody
chicken,
to operate a drone, carry that box, hook up that box of that drone, and just package. You know?
I mean, you slice it all off. It's all like a little potato chip, deep fried.
Are you talking about fishing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got some app out.
Bluegills.
They got this app out that like you could sit there and you have like your fish and you put it by there and it'll tell you like what kind it is and then like measure it.
Yep.
Cool.
I mean, hell, I got
How about the Fish Brain app? Is it Fish
I
Brain?
got two whole.
I'm not sure what
from
it's
Pulaski up
called.
there in the freezer.
I just seen it the other day though.
Now that we're talking about food, I need to go to the freaking butcher block. That's what I need to do.
But no, we even have local fish stores, bro. I get fresh caught trigger, sheephead, flounder, trout, all that shit, bro. I get fresh. And it's cheap as fuck. They go into Publix to buy it. And I load it because Alex is pescatarian. She'll eat meat. She only eats fish, eggs, and that shit, you know? So I go up there and load up on a bunch of fish. And like it lasts about the month, you know? I'll get redfish, all types of shit, bro.
When we was on vacation in the Outer Banks, we got fresh scallops.
I had you run over to McDonald's and get us
like fresh everything.
Right.
It's awesome.
Yep. Sheephead's my favorite eating. I love wahoo. Wahoo's is good.
Yeah.
Trigger's like
wahoo's the shitty tuna, right?
Trigger's like the filet mignon of fish, in my opinion. I love trigger and I love sheephead. You know?
What time do they close?
A lot of people are always like, "Oh, black sea bass and all that." Like,
we go over there when I get off the slide.
You want to keep it.
Now,
I'll be shutting this down in about 10 minutes. So I've been on here almost 2 hours.
You better send me that damn cash.
I know I've caught the mother-in-law fish, the sea robin, and some skates when I was fluke fishing. I eat all of them.
Now mullet, like what's his name wants mullet? That shit's only good smoked. To me, you gotta have a good smoked mullet dip is delicious. Now, will I grill some mullet and eat it? Fuck no, I will not.
So that's like smoked whitefish up here
Kingfish,
for us northern.
I ain't eating grilled. Kingfish better be smoked. If not, it tastes like ass.
I'll take me some mahi. I'll take me some tile fish.
Mahi's all right. It's good, but it's I don't know. They're dumb fish. You go out there, you leave one on the hook, and you can catch 20 of them motherfuckers.
I don't care. That's good. I only need one or two straight on the grill.
No, I will say Florida does something right for once. Now, I lived abroad in England, and I ate cod, fish, and chips forever.
Fuck yeah.
When I went to Florida, it's the first time I ate freaking fish and chips again. It was freaking grouper.
Oh,
it was
hell yeah.
amazing.
Amazing, yeah.
It's like, man, that's some good fried big old fish, but that's what you got.
Grouper's good. I love some grouper. That's another good one. Man, there's so many good ones.
Man, we got the pampered chef over here, bro. They make probably the biggest fish sandwich you ever seen in your life, bro.
Oh, is that?
You need like 2 more buns to go with it. To be honest with you,
it's like have a fucking turkey.
Yeah, because that thing is like, dude, that thing is beast, bro. It's like I don't even. They put this sandwich in like a paper bag and wrap it together because it's so damn big. When you open it up, it explodes and the fish is just falling out of the sandwich. It's like, damn, where's the rest of the bread? I need more buns. And like
that sounds like my kind of place, man.
like no lie, if you have like your, let's say your daughter Jesus, like her age, her, you, and like one other adult, like no lie, if you guys ain't big appetite people, one sandwich will feed 2 adults and 1 child. No lie.
Questionable.
Pull the fish off.
Questionable.
I pulled it off and actually ate 1 sandwich and had more the next day. Huh?
Questionable. I have a very big appetite. So.
Now, Jesus, would you eat a soft shell crab sandwich?
Duh.
Hell yeah, I will. I will.
That's
With all
that's
the
not
good-
that's
you
not a
know
real.
that's in there. Yeah, I'm
Bro,
done.
I'll eat anything except a fucking octopus.
Oh, they're great.
No, they're
Yeah.
not.
Same with squid, man.
Calamari's great, bro. I love calamari.
No, it's not. I don't like the chewiness of it.
Oh, it's just
You
like
haven't had it right. What's
that
that?
shit's good.
Look at that. Look at
That's
that
the
piece
same.
of a sandwich.
It's not that big.
Oh
I thought it was
yeah,
a fucking ostrich.
that picture doesn't even do it, bro. I'm telling you. They ain't even all the fish in the sandwich. You see in the plate down there? Come on, bro.
Sam was like, "Yo, everybody, come here and get this sandwich."
Shit.
I'm getting hungry.
I can tell you.
The
Like,
first time my brother took me over there, my brother and my sister-in-law, and I got one, I was like, damn. Same thing. I couldn't eat it all. I couldn't
Well,
eat it all.
let's just say I can finish 2 gargantuan sandwiches from Jimmy John's.
All right. I'm going to tell you like this, Jesus.
Wait,
You
have
come
a
to
Jimmy
Daytona.
John's?
You come to Daytona. You're going to take a ride with
I
me.
love Jimmy
I'm
John.
gonna
I don't
take
leave.
you
I
over
don't. I
there.
don't scoop the bread out of there.
I'm going to take
This
you over there,
That's good
Jesus,
shit.
when you come down to Daytona, and we're going to get you a sandwich. I want to see if you polish it off.
Is it as big as like a 5-patty burger?
Well, I
This
don't
guy
know.
right here.
When you're talking,
He
what
likes
kind
to
of
eat.
patties?
I'm talking like burger patties, like decent burger,
Are we
like five,
talking
a
like?
five,
Are we
a
talking
5-stack
like?
patty.
Like Wendy's.
Yeah, are we talking like a
burger
Wendy's burger? Are we talking a McDonald's burger? Or are we talking
No,
like?
I'm talking like
or are you talking like I made you a burger?
a regular burger, not no fast food burger, but like a 5-patty burger.
Kill like 5 pounds.
It's only 5 pounds. There ain't no way I'm eating that shit. There ain't no. I'll eat like a quarter of that thing and be done.
Well, that's how big of a burger I have.
I'm a 1 meal a day type of guy, you know.
Dinner.
Yeah, you about due, right? For your
Dinner.
McDonald's.
Yeah, I am actually. I am about due in about 5 minutes.
Oh, we'll
Did I
see
hear
about
you
that.
say Junior to McDonald's?
We'll see about that. We'll see about that sandwich, Stan. We'll see about it.
This shit by me, bro.
Meet me at the airport with
The,
that sandwich. It'll be gone by the.
inside
It'll be gone.
building at 10.
Did Junior drive?
No, drive where?
No. To get dinner. Didn't you say he was going to get dinner? That's what I thought.
No, he said they're going to get dinner.
I got you.
He's 11,
We grabbed something quick on the way home from your house, but
Did you?
yeah,
I figured you got.
Yeah, so Stan, we're gonna plan it. Have the sandwich ready when I land at the airport. So by the time I get to the Airbnb, it's gonna be gone.
shit, that thing would be cold by then, my guy.
I'll still eat it.
See you, Dave.
Thanks, David. Definitely thanks.
Hey, fries. That's good.
What up, Chris?
Yeah.
Chris number 2 in the building. Fries, critters.
Jesus, out here
Man
eating
from
like
down
Wendy's
under.
T-Rex.
Man from
Rex
down
burgers.
under.
Yeah, that's what
Good
I'm
mate.
saying. Like Jesus, bro. 5 patties. Where do you go and be like, I want 5 patties on my burger? Like, there ain't no way. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you can add 5 patties to any burger.
I'm sure, but I'm not asking for that.
Well, I know Burger Bros by me. That thing is
Like, I don't know. Are you guys familiar with like Whataburger?
2-third-pound burger.
Yeah, I got Whataburger. That's
Yeah, you can-
Mark
Whataburger,
Brunell's
right.
restaurant, bro. Mark Brunell owns that shit. Jacksonville
I mean-
Jaguars, homie.
You ever you've ever gone to like an A&W?
Yeah. Hell
Next
yeah.
to the Arby's with a root beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or next to the KFC and A&W's all in the same
Yeah,
place.
it's all owned by the same place.
Where you get the KFC, Long John Silver's, and A&W, all three
You got the
combo
long
together.
Jarbies.
Huh?
The long Jarbies.
Some of these cats might not know about Long John Silver.
What are you
Okay?
eating over there, Vance?
Oh, we got
Pizza.
one over here.
Pizza?
One of the last.
That's what I'm about to order is some pizza.
I had that today.
Oh,
places.
I knew sooner or later the Uber delivery would be there, the Uber Eats delivery be there. I knew it.
It's leftovers.
I was eating leftovers too.
Hey, leftover pizza is fine with me.
Right? I ain't complaining one bit.
Sometimes it tastes better the second day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh hell yeah! Anything's
No,
better
so
than next day.
apparently,
Spaghetti or anything, yeah.
Hell
yo,
yeah.
I am weird for eating cold pizza.
That's normal,
You're
dude.
weird.
Yeah.
Why is
Oh,
that weird?
pizza
I'll
is
open
fine,
up the fridge and pull it slice out and eat it.
Shoot.
right?
I'm weird
Actually,
about-
I've gotten. I don't know if I'll be weird for it, but I don't like putting my pizza in the refrigerator. Like if I buy it, like let's
Hang it
say,
in there, fries.
like I bought pizza yesterday and there was leftover for today. What I do is I let it cool off on the stove, and then I stick it in the oven and leave it there. I don't put it in the refrigerator.
No, this was
As
sitting
long as
out,
you
and I put it
have,
in the
you're
microwave.
within that parameters of it's not going to kill you, you're fine.
right.
Yeah, but usually pizza only lasts here like 2 days max. So
Only thing
I
I'm
mean,
weird
if
about
it's
is
not-
chicken.
If it's Domino's or Papa John's or Little Caesars, it's probably not actually food.
See that,
So
Justin?
you're fine.
Fries
said the
wants
only
to know
thing
if you've
I-
been playing some COD.
Oh hell yeah, I've been playing COD. But the only thing I'm worried about is chicken the next day. Like I will only eat my chicken cold. I won't reheat it because it gets leathery and like
Mhm.
weird. So I won't eat it. It freaks me out. So I literally.
no, I
won't eat
actually
it.
had
You mean
KFC the other
legit
day.
chicken or chicken?
Chicken from anywhere. I'm like, even if I cook it at home the next day, I'll only eat it cold out the fridge. I won't heat it back up because the skin gets weird. It just gets weird to me. So I won't heat it back up. I will only eat it cold. That's how I am.
Justin.
I'm really weird about my chicken that way.
You been back on COD since we left?
Hell yeah, I was.
Mm,
Yeah, me
Did
and,
you notice that,
me-
did you
me and
notice that
Kurt were-
Staley tapped out your sniper rifle for you?
Yeah,
He
he
maxed
was
that shit out.
he was maxing. Yeah, he was doing a bunch of shit on the damn thing.
He maxed that shit right out. He told me on the way home.
Yeah,
He's like,
he's fucking
Justin's
doing,
sniper rifle's all maxed out now. He's good to go.
I went in there and checked. Well, I still got to open optics and shit like
Dude,
that, like
he's-
sights and
he's-
stuff. But
He's nasty,
definitely-
bro. I'm telling you.
he beats it up real quick for sure. So I said he's right
That
there
was
on
2 games, bro. 2 games.
He's right there on like me and Rose level and every damn thing. Like he's probably better than me because he's fucking pretty damn. With that quick scope and shit, he was killing me. I was like, bro, that's
And listen,
killing me.
he's running the remote the way you run it. He usually don't run the remote like that.
Did he?
He
He
usually
liked that
put-
shit, didn't he? He
Huh?
liked that shit, didn't he?
I do the
No,
W.
he plays it.
My buttons are regular besides my shoot.
His
and my aim
his
are
shoot and
L1,
his
R1,
aim are different.
And then
Right, yeah, but did he
my-
change it at home? Is that what you're saying? He changed it at
No.
home?
No, that's the way.
No, he's saying
plays
he
totally
played it
different
how
than
it
the way
was
yours
set.
is.
Oh,
He
yeah,
played
on
yours the
mine.
way you had it set. Yeah,
Yeah, he did. He didn't change the settings.
that's
at
why
all.
he was throwing grenades and didn't realize it. Thought it was a reload button. He's
Yeah,
like,
I know.
"Damn, he's throwing a grenade. Keep blowing myself
Army
up over
Dude.
here."
He
Yeah,
did get my
runs
cast
a
off
little
sight,
bit-
so I went to go play with my cast off, and I was like, "Wait, my sights are different. It ain't my infrared shit."
I still
like
got to
that.
find that 3 month deal I got, man, to get on there and play.
Come on,
Dude. Oh,
What do
you
you got,
guys
3 months
watch
free?
the new
Junior
Fallout
needs a
show?
Junior needs to play rank play.
Oh
though. He
yeah,
can
we've
get
been
ranked
watching
up
it. We've
real
been
quick.
watching it. We've been watching it, Kit.
And you download any Fallout game? Dude.
We've been watching it, bro. It's pretty good so far. What are we on, like second episode, third episode?
Oh, dude, it's good. It's good.
What is
And
it?
fuck you.
So there's actually a show called that.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Yeah, on
Yeah.
Amazon Prime. It's Fallout.
Fallout,
Oh yeah,
just like the video game.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it's
cool.
actual
I like
show,
it. I
yeah.
like it, man. I
Yo,
like it.
Walton Goggins plays a ghoul.
Yeah, and it's good
And
too.
it's just worth it to see him be the ghoul.
And it's an actual season, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
8
yeah.
episodes. It's pretty good.
Hell yeah, that's tight.
And it'll make you
Anybody
wanna
that's got
download Fallout
anybody
3,
that's
4,
got
5, 6, and
anybody that's got Paramount Plus, the new Bob Marley movie's on Paramount Plus too. If you ain't seen it,
I gotta buy it.
I
That
saw
Bob
that.
Marley's pretty dope. That was a good
I
movie.
still haven't watched that one yet. I don't know. I seen Steven and them play.
It's
Y'all ever
pretty
seen
good.
Shadows? Have y'all ever seen the movie Shadows?
Shatos.
Shadows. It's
Shadows.
SHATTAS, I believe is how it's spelled. Shadows. It's
I
a
don't
real
think so.
true Jamaican gangster. It's pretty fucking. It's got Damian Marley and all them in it. It's actually pretty good.
Mhm.
It's got the kids in it. It's called Shadas, and it's like real. They speak in Jamaican, like 2 teens of sardines and a loaf of bread. You know, like they
2
get
teams
it.
of sardines. Yeah, buddy boy.
Yep, that's
Go
how they
mess
do it.
around, rude
He
boy.
said, "Take the weed, not the money." He said, "Take the what and leave the what."
Don't worry about a thing.
You know?
He said,
Three
"Take the
little
weed and
birds.
leave the money, please. Take the weed." He said, "Ah, Bumba Clyde, you out your mind."
Oh man.
That was a crazy movie though. Shadows is definitely it's an old school. You gotta watch it if you ain't seen it. It's on real base how gangs were over there and shit and how shit was over there.
Oh yeah.
I want fucking snacks, but I don't have snacks. God damn it.
Oh boy.
You know you got them. What are they called? Them juicy fruit shit. What the hell are they called?
Gushers?
Yeah, them shits, whatever. You got them kid shit hidden away.
Gummies.
I know you got them good
Kids,
food.
my kids can't have gummies.
So I know
I just
Junior
ate my
got
last
the fruit
Gusher,
roll-ups over
actually.
there because I keep the fruit roll-ups on day.
I don't have my kids can't have gummies because they have a bracket,
They got braces and shit. Yeah.
so they can't have gummies and they can't
They
have
can have
anything.
Dunkaroos that came back.
They can have them. They just have to pick it out in the bracket and make sure their mouth are clean.
Hey,
No,
fruit
I don't. I
roll-ups
don't give it
like
because
a disco.
if it pops off, they gotta put it back on, and they gotta put my kids to sleep again because both my kids hate the
What is
freaking
it? A
dentist.
permanent retainer? Is it a permanent retainer?
No, it's a bracket that keeps the gap.
Yep.
Of his teeth, so
Yep.
he can't have it, and little one she can't either because she has one on the other side.
Well, they can have Dunkaroos.
No,
They can have everything else, but nothing sticky. So
I had
no,
fucked up teeth growing up.
no
I had-
Kit Kat. I mean, no Skittles, no fruit roll-ups, no Gushers, no nothing. So it's just either straight chips, crackers, nutty bars, cookies. But that's about it. And I done ran out of Oreo cookies, man. Today, I go restock tomorrow.
Uh-oh. There you go.
And I ran out of chips the other day, so I was like, "Fuck, I'm down to the one packet of cookies." And them fuckers finished it today. So,
Well, everybody, we've been a little over 2 hours here.
oh yeah, 2:10.
I'm gonna end this here and go get some food. I'm sure Justin's probably gonna get some food, and Vance's gonna get some food, and Kent's probably gonna get some food. Jesus, we already know you want food. We're not even gonna go there. We already know
Give me
that.
that fucking bag
You're
of
wanting
shrimp, man.
airdrops. My man's been saying all night, airdrop me shrimp, airdrop me food,
Shrimp.
airdrop me a burger. You know, they
I
got
want
Uber
shrimp.
Eats for that. They'll just drive it right to your door, my guy.
I want
I got
shrimp.
the drone. I got the drone with a
He's
24-hour
got bubble gum
lifespan.
on
I can
speed
fly it
dial.
over there and drop it
Yeah,
on
right.
the house. You know?
Hey, I love shrimp to death. I'll eat it and anything.
Thank
but
you, Eddie.
The,
You have
the
a good
one
night,
thing that
too,
I
brother.
tried it in that tasted like crap was a tamale.
Now that's just because you didn't have the
You
good
eat the
ones,
whole
bro.
thing?
My neighbor
Tamale's
made it.
fucking delicious, bro.
My next door neighbor, he's a real good cook. He made it, but I don't know. It was like a day or two old too, so it could have.
Nah.
Oh, you know what? You know what it was, Vance? You're
Oh.
not supposed to eat the corn husk. You're supposed to unwrap it. That's probably why it was so dry.
No, I take a tamale.
I unwrapped it.
Bro, I'll take a tamale because I have a bunch frozen in the freezer right now. But I'll take them out and bake them and warm them up. And I'll take a pot of chili and put a tamale in the bottom of a bowl and put chili over the top of it, bro, and eat it. Oh my god, a tamale over chili, bro. Or chili
Mhm.
tamale with chili over it. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Night,
It's fucking
Lakers.
Later,
We're
Thanks for
a
coming
bunch
out,
of
bro.
fat people on this panel.
Appreciate you as always. So with that being said, Kent, you got anything to say, brother? We missed you. Good to have you back tonight, man.
Support
Always a
USR.
pleasure.
And we got to ship reptiles. Go with Redland.
Always red line, baby. Vance, you got anything to say, my guy?
Nah, everyone have a good one, and
You as well, my
Enjoy
brother.
the rest of the night.
You still got a little early time on us, so it's only what, a little 8 o'clock, little after 8 your time.
Oh, it's 8:15 over there.
8:17
go.
right
Oh,
now.
17.
There you go. Well, enjoy the rest of your night, brother.
Thank you.
Hey Zeus, you got anything to say on our way out?
Give me that damn cash app, Justin. On my fucking shrimp.
I want my script.
He was that one that scrimp.
He's gonna be like
Shrimp.
he gonna be like, my mama made me some shrimp, boiled shrimp,
Yep.
fried shrimp, shrimp kebabs.
We even
Justin,
got
you got
grilled
anything to
shrimp,
say?
Hey, Stan, Rob made me
shrimp gumbo, scrimp.
Justin, you got anything to say on the way out, my guy?
Not much. Everybody have a great weekend. I mean, it's the last day of the week tomorrow. God bless everybody. Keep them prayers up. Keep moving, and don't let them obstacles stop you guys. Keep going. Keep that held high.
If you have obstacles, just shoot them down.
Yep.
Good night, Jamie.
And
Thanks
life's
for
about
coming
risk.
out. I
Don't be
appreciate
scared
it.
to take risks. Everybody, life's about risks. Don't be scared to take them. Change is good. Like, keep going. That's a big thing.
Jordan,
I tell
good
everybody.
night, my guy. F&A, if you're still in the building,
Cheers, James.
sometimes you're hiding in the shadows and you guys ain't saying much, but I know you can be listening while you're feeding. Appreciate you guys if you did pop in. I appreciate
Yeah, I gotta
everybody
feed
that
the little
came
ones.
in tonight. So I thank everybody for coming out. And as always, please support US Art in US Art, Florida. If you're not, come on, man. I know what you're doing.
What the fuck are you doing?
And anybody that catches the replay, please hit that like, share, subscribe to everybody's channel that's in here. Craft Brew, Blue Zombie Morphs, Pressure P Pythons, and Rising Sun Ruler, Jesus. Everybody come check us out. Until the next time, man. Everybody have a blessed night. Have a good one.
Duh. Stan, stay back a little bit.
Tempo.